What's going on, guys? BigEvilGaming here, locked and loaded in the bunker with a new live stream, and this is gonna be kind of a different stream. I'm not really gonna do any gaming, mostly gonna do talking. Kind of just gonna be a chill stream. Also, for some reason, my chat is not working on my OBS. I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm gonna have to fix that as well. But give me just a quick second for me to share this out really quick. I'll go ahead and share this out everywhere. Social media. Oop, there we go. Boop. So if you guys want to join in, I can start up a Discord call and you guys can join. Definitely, if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to say anything. Hadouken, what is up, Spirit? What's up, Charles? So yeah, this is gonna be like a different kind of stream, and we're gonna go over a lot of topics. The first topic is gonna be, yes, guys, if you actually want to, if you guys have any topics you want to talk about, hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/BigEvilGaming. We can talk about anything you guys want to. I don't know how long I'm going to be going on here, but we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So welcome in, viewers. Thank you for joining. Stitch, Spirit Wolf Gaming, everybody else is joining in. What is going on? Just give me a quick second because I'm putting this stuff on social media right now. So there we go. Give me a quick second. There we go. There's a lot of fucking places I'm going to. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see here. So yes, guys, if you guys do want to talk to me, not much of a voice chat person, it's all good. First topic is Hadouken. Actually, Charles, I am going to take the initiative. What's going on, Jeff? Welcome to Shootin the Shit. We're going to be talking about a lot of topics, but first off, guys, we're going to be starting off by talking about the Copa or Kappa, however the fuck you want to say it, incident. And I'm going to say this as we begin this stream. This is not a kid-friendly video. This is not a kid-friendly channel. It has never been. It never will be. If you are under the age of 13, go away. I do not want you here. If you're under the age of 13, you have no business visiting my channel, visiting my streams. It's strictly adult content only. But I do wanna talk about that. I am gonna be having a couple friends that are gonna be joining me in voice call as well. Exactly. So while we're waiting on them, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start. What the hell? There we go. Okay, so as soon as we get them in here, what's going on, Mark? You there? Mark. Stitch, fuck off, kid. Mark, you there, buddy? Hello.
Yeah, I'm there. I just yeah.
All right, say something.
Look.
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
All right, so welcome to Shootin the Shit, everybody. So we're gonna start off, Mark. Everybody that doesn't know, this is our good friend Mark. He's one of the guys that's also on TLG channel, and that channel's kind of taking a hiatus because I know everybody's doing their own thing. Larry is kind of having some troubles with some stuff. I've been having troubles with stuff. Chris has been, doing his own thing as well. But we will be getting TLG back together to do more streams together.
Chris, like right now.
What's up?
We need to kidnap Chris.
Kidnap Chris. So yes, I do want to start off by saying that my channel has never been a kid-oriented channel. It's not targeting kids. But I did come across a couple things that the FTC did state when they were going about their little sweep, when they were going about their little talking about how YouTube got their hand caught in the cookie jar, so to speak. And a couple of the things is that the FTC is issuing this new rule which could affect future content of creators and viewers and channels consisting of like crafters, DIYs, guys that do a lot, like hobbyists. There's a lot of channels I watch that I know they do like diecast models of cars, Lego, like the Lego community, like a lot of people that build crazy obscure shit out of bricks. The toy collectors, unboxings, and artists and animations. There's a lot of animations I watch on this channel, man. I watch Cyanide and Happiness. Love Cyanide and Happiness. I watch Bruce Do Films. Bruce Do Films, man, which they do a lot of stories using animations that happened in Tyler, who's the narrator of the story. A lot of stuff that happened when he was a kid that he would tell stories while doing these animations in Adobe Flash and Adobe Premiere. And, voice actors and stuff like that. Theorist channels. And last but simply not least, gaming channels. And fuck those guys. It's all good. Charles, it's all good, buddy. It's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. And see, here's the thing, though, is that with the FTC, with the things that are going on, YouTube as a whole, they got their, to quote myself again, they got their hand caught red-handed in the cookie jar. They were taking all this data that they were collecting, that Google, the big mothership, was collecting of children that were under the age of 13. And in 1998, the FTC came out with this law. It's called the Children Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And with that, it basically protected children to where they can't be, like, they can't have advertisement and shit thrown at them when they're under the age of 13. Now,
which is a great rule.
It is. It's a fantastic rule, and I'm not going against that. But here's the thing that I personally don't agree with is the fact that YouTube, they fined YouTube $170 million for doing this, and they were caught red-handed. And now YouTube is basically like, well, here's your money. Our hands are clean of it. Fuck it. We're not doing it anymore. The responsibility is on the creators. Fuck no, it isn't. Because we're not the ones that are collecting data and monitoring who watches our channel. We don't have that fucking accessibility to do that. There's no way in hell we have, the stuff that Google, that YouTube has to monitor who's watching our channel. I'm not monetized. I never probably will be monetized because I do obscure, kind of the off-brand games and stuff that you would never really see, and there's a lot of controversial stuff that I do on my channel. I swear all the time. I play a lot of games that you never really would guess. Like, literally, a couple of days ago, I played a game where you're dead and you're stuck in hell, and you have to literally get drunk off of your ass to fucking try to battle Satan head-to-head in a drinking contest to get out of hell. Like,
oh yeah, After Party. I played that game.
What's going on, brother? Brother Alec, what's going on? Yeah, never say never. And but here's the thing, Stitch, is that the way that I do my content, I never will follow under that rule of monetizations because I swear like a drunken sailor. I do. Anybody who's came to, yeah, and Mark does too. When we've done collabs and stuff like that, Mark swears too. He gets pissed off again, and my camera's focusing for some bullshit. Papa Agron in the building.
Fuck your camera.
Fuck my camera. What's going on, Papa Agron? So welcome to Shootin' the Shit. Papa, if you want to join in on this, man, you're more than welcome to. I'll start up a Discord call. You can, you have more say than anything. But basically, it's going to be like a podcast style video. We're kind of talking over like the Kappa situation and a whole bunch of other topics. But we're starting off with Kappa situation and being style with yeah. But here's the thing about it is YouTube is using their AI to. I'm going live in like 50. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah, that sucks, Papa. It's okay. I understand. I understand that, buddy. But is that the FTC are letting YouTube's AI, brush through and see, what's kid oriented and what's not. And as we all know, YouTube's AI system is fucking worthless. It is complete and utterly bullshit. It's worthless. Hey, it's all cool. Yeah, dude. If you want to come in and talk for a little bit, Papa, you're more than welcome to, buddy. You're more than welcome to. But and then the FTC, from what they said in their little press conference or whatever, is that they're going to be conducting sweeps of the platform and all the channels, and that they're going to go in and they're going to pinpoint what is. All right, we are going to get. Mark, you got Discord, right? Maybe.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Oh, it's okay.
Maybe
I can keep you. It's okay. I
On
can
the
keep
headset?
I can keep you on Xbox and we'll pop on Discord.
Yeah, just like multitask. You know what? I'm gonna unionize my YouTube channel. I don't care what they say.
I mean, I would love to monetize my channel. I think it'd be awesome. We're gonna start a voice call. We're gonna bring in Papa.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
What's up, my dudes?
What's going on, Papa? How you doing?
18 plus.
Yeah. So we got Papa Agron in the building. Let me know if you guys can hear him. Type a 1 in chat if you can hear Papa. Go.
This is awkward. I can't hear audio on Discord.
Oh, you can't hear audio? Oh, that sucks.
I can't hear you on the Discord.
Oh, what? Alright. Check. Oh, hold on. I think I know why.
Maybe it's because you're connected to the Xbox.
No, I know why. Check. What about now, Papa? Can you hear me? Oh. What about now, Papa? Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. Grab the shit out of me.
I had my settings all messed up because I do the GTA 5 RP from time to time, so I always have it set to push to talk, and I totally forgot. So that's totally my bad. So I think a lot of gamers, yeah, and
absolutely.
yeah, fuck YouTube in the post. Exactly, like that's the thing, you guys, is with this COPPA Act, there's a lot of videos that I've done in the past. Me, my buddy Jed, my buddy Brian, a whole bunch of people, we used to do this thing on Minecraft on the PS4 called Minecraft Challenge Mode, where we'd have a subscriber comment on a past video, a challenge for us to do a Minecraft. And we've done the Skyblock Challenge. We've done like Ice Climber and stuff like that. Like, we've done a whole bunch of videos. And the thing is that, like, we were completely teetotal drunk in those videos. But the thing is the FTC going to label that as not kid friendly? But being that it's Minecraft and Minecraft is targeted towards kids, is it going to be considered, kid friendly when I labeled it not? And with the punishments and the penalties for that, like, there's some big hefty punishments, like demonetizations of the videos. I'm not monetized anyway, so I don't really care. Flagging the video, taking it down. Deduction of profit from sponsors, ads, profit made from video content, and probably the biggest and most extreme of them all, fines up to $42,000 plus.
I read something on Twitter earlier. Apparently, they made a little bit more in-depth.
Oh, did they?
Comment about it. Basically, it's not going to be like an auto-rolling bot that just flags and flags and flags.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually going to like do some like research into it first, but because they understand that while these, say, games or illustrations or what have you was originally directed towards maybe children and stuff like that, they understand that a lot of adults enjoy like anime,
Exactly.
video games, etc. They haven't really released more about everything, but that is a step in a more positive direction.
Yeah, it is, but still, like when it comes to, I mean, because there's some channels on YouTube, man, that have like a lot of subscribers, man. I'm talking like 1.2 mil, 2.5 mil, 3.2 that are hobbyists, that are animators, that are voice actors, that are gamers, and the way that they put these quote unquote new rules were just completely vague. Like they weren't going over like what kind of content would that mean, like what kind of direction they're gonna go or anything like that, and it just blows my mind that.
And
Oh, go
I
ahead,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
say,
No, go
I
ahead, go
was
ahead.
gonna say I agree with you and all that because like there's a lot. It's really vague and there's a lot we don't know. However, at the same standpoint, most people are at is that this law is targeted to people under the age of 13. If you remember years back, if you were to go to like say
I'm gonna
a
try to get
little
Discord.
game site or whatever, or you know
Yeah,
just a forum thing, it made you say, "Hey,
So I can
are
talk
you over
over
the
it.
age of 14?" And you had to click yes, and that's because that law was kind of binding them a little bit.
yeah,
So the fact that by technicality you're supposed to be over the age of 13 to have a YouTube account, that kind of blankets it a little bit.
yeah.
However, like you're saying, until we find out more, until like say an updated
Just wait for a few,
TOS
Logan.
comes
I'm
out
just
from
gonna
YouTube
get
itself,
Discord quickly.
Okay.
explicitly explaining what all's going on, then like I hate to say it, but I think a lot of people are worrying too much, like because you got a lot of people that are like, "Oh, we're going over to Twitch. We're going over to Twitch
Yeah,
because this is a federal law." You know, this encompasses on Twitch also.
exactly, exactly. And I think that's a lot of thing. That's like one thing that people kind of are misinterpreting it like, oh my god, it's the end of YouTube, it's gonna like hurt everybody. And well, yes, it possibly could hurt a lot of people. Oh, I'm going on Twitch, oh, I'm going on Mixer, I'm going on Restream, Facebook Live, and all this stuff. It doesn't matter because it still is going to affect you no matter where you go. But the way that the
Yeah.
FTC is doing it with YouTube, I think, is a little too extreme in my point of view. And the way that it is that kids today, technology is everywhere. It no matter what, they're gonna find a way to do it. And there's parents, and I've seen it on a couple videos that I've watched. When it comes to like hobbyists, when it comes to animation stuff like that, kids will get on their parents' accounts that their parents have, and they'll watch YouTube from their parents' accounts. So what I want to know from the FTC, how are they going to go about doing that, and how are they going to go about stopping these young kids from using their parents' accounts and coming in and watching these channels that are marked not safe for kids? In my opinion, Kappa is not completely kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
Realistic.
Yes, yeah. Thank you,
Well,
Papa.
the,
Yeah.
the thing about all this in general is when these laws were first
What's going
made.
on, Deadshot? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say when these laws were first made, they were made by a group of people that thought they knew how to raise children better than the parents knew how to raise their
Hmm.
child.
I just sent something to the group
I talked to my boy
invite.
Everything TV and some. He has like 5.2K subscribers or whatever, and
Yeah.
he does Roblox and all this other stuff, and he uh he YouTube is like a very big part of his thing. Like that's how he makes like a side income is off YouTube.
Yeah.
And so he spoke with YouTube directly themselves, and he said that when they talked to him about it, they mentioned it was mostly towards people that are
Yeah,
streaming like
Logan, I sent
cartoons
Discord then
or
server that on
animators and stuff like that. He said
All right,
that's where
but
it's
Facebook chat.
more geared towards instead of gaming.
yeah. And for me completely, it's to the point of this happened back. They made this law in '98, and in '98, internet was just starting. Like the whole internet technology thing, it was just starting. So from what I think is that the FTC and the whole thing with COPPA, they didn't really know at that point what was kind of going on, and with that, it came to a point where I think what they need to really do is kind of go back over it and be like, okay, how can we modernize this to not only hurt channels, not only we got 10 people watching. What's up, everybody in the building? If you guys have some topics you want to talk about, go ahead, hit me up either in chat or you can hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/BigEvilGaming, and you guys can we can literally talk about anything there. Yeah, Stitched, I'm gonna fix stream elements right here right now, but in my opinion, I think COPPA is a little doomed to fail. I mean, I think with YouTube, the one thing that kind of drove me up a wall when I saw this was
If that works.
okay, is with FTC, they said that the content creators in YouTube was the figment of shooting fish in a barrel, and they're setting out to make an example of one person, and I'm like to me, like, yeah, I can say that I'm a rebel when it comes to YouTube because there's a lot of stuff in YouTube I don't agree with and I'll go against it. But with the FTC, with this big fucking deal that they're making this about, to me, like, if you have a channel like doing Roblox, doing Minecraft, doing Legos, doing like Hot Wheels, diecast cars, shit like that, don't take the risk because every place that I've watched is like, it's $42,000 fine per video. And
yeah, good luck with that.
and to me, it's just not worth the risk. And for me, that is kind of like, oh, like they're taking this really, really far for something that most content creators don't know anything about. And then YouTube is going a step further, saying if you have any problems with this, talk to a lawyer. Half the lawyers that I've talked to, because I have a couple friends that are in paralegal, they don't even know what to do with this. They're about as confused as we are. And
Yeah.
it's just to the fact of like, oh my God, what's going to happen to YouTube? They're calling this the adpocalypse, the next adpocalypse. And there's a lot of people, Daryl Eves was saying, and he's like one of the big time, like bigwig YouTube guys. And he's like saying that if your channel, if videos are considered kid friendly, is 85% of that revenue, like they're not going to be able to run ads on it. Comments are going to be turned off. Notifications are going to be turned off. You literally, if you want to see that content, you have to search it up and go find it. And 85% of the revenue that, if you're monetized, that you make on a video, instantly pulled. So you're going to be making 85% less on the video when it goes into effect January 1st, 2020 than you are now.
All right, I gotta bounce, bro. I don't want to be hogging up your stream whenever I live.
Dude, hey, it's always good to have you here, Papa. Guys, if you have not, go ahead, check out Papa Agron. Click his name in the chat. Go ahead, give him some love. Tell him Evil sent you, man. Hella cool.
74 from 1K.
74 from 1K, guys. I know the Evil Army can do it. So if you have not, go ahead, give Papa some love. Go ahead, hit him up, sub him, tell him Evil sent you. Let's get him to 1K, guys, because I know we can do it. He does a lot of Pokemon, a lot of old school PS1, does a lot of stuff. So Papa, thank you for joining, man. Really good having you. I'll definitely be there to watch your stream, buddy.
Thank you, man. You have a good one, bro.
Hey, you as well, man. Have a good one. All right, guys. Papa Agron in the building.
Right.
Yeah, I got you, Mark.
I'm just
I got you,
learning
Mark.
this.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I haven't really used Discord before, so I'm kind of like new to it.
You're good.
Yeah, all good.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off because you were coming by like twice, both in Xbox.
Yeah, screw that. Yeah, I don't need the mic unless it's heavy.
Right? The X is, it goes into effect December 10th. Oh shit. Okay. But
Oh, we're all fucked.
here's the thing though, is with this, I can understand if you have a channel that does like Lego bricks, diecast, and I mean I'm kind of beating a dead horse here. But with gamers, yeah, I'm on Discord. If you want to jump in, brother, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to, my dude. We can have as many people up here as we want. So, yeah, let me add. I can add Chris.
Can you cut group voice chat people on Discord?
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, you can.
Okay. That's the first time I've
Let's get the old man from. I don't know if I have him on Discord, my dude. Otherwise, I will. What's going on, brother? Brother Alec in the building. He's muted for some reason. I don't know why, but. But with this COPPA thing.
I'm just showing you.
What's going on, brother? But with this COPPA thing, man. I guess Chris couldn't join. That's fine. But with this COPPA thing, it's to the fact of when it comes to gamers, there's some games out there that could be appealing to children. Like I had so many plans for streams. I was gonna do some old school Pokemon games because I just found out a way to live stream off of my and basically hook up a cord to my DS through my Elgato, from the Elgato to the computer, from the computer to OBS. And I was actually going to record some Earthbound on this, some old school Pokemon, Smash Brothers DS, and like a whole bunch of Mario. And now, because of this thing with COPPA, I don't know if I can even fucking do that anymore. There's videos on my channel. I did the Legends of Zelda fucking, the new one that I can't think of. What is it, Mark? The new one. Fuck, I can't remember. Like, my brain's just mush right now. Somebody in chat, can you give me the name of the new one? I'm gonna have to look this shit up. Where's the Switch? I have no idea where it is. What is it? Breath of the Wild. No, Breath of the Wild. And Link's Awakening, but yeah, Breath of the Wild. I have videos of me playing that. I have videos of me playing Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. We've played Monopoly on the Super Nintendo. We've played Super Mario World on the Nintendo. I mean, we've played on the NES Classic. We've played PS2. We've played a couple old school games on the Xbox, PS4. We haven't played N64 yet, but we probably will someday. I just haven't gotten around to it because my AV to HDMI converter went to shit. So, but the thing of that is that all those games that I just named off that I played could potentially be eventually, or could be considered kid friendly because they have characters that could, what's up?
Oh no, I just decided to join back in because I kind of kicked myself out of the call.
Oh, shit. But you have all these characters. You have Mario. You have Peach, Luigi, Donkey Kong. You have Link. You have Zelda. You have the fairy whose fucking name I can't remember. You have, Mike from Star Tropics. Dr. J. You got all these motherfucking characters that could be considered, appealing to kids. And so with gamers, it's such a gray area because you don't really know, and especially like if you're monetized, channels that have more than 1K, channels that have over the limit of like 10K or 100K, a lot of the people in the retro game community, For example, like J-Love loves Mario. I know that for a fact. I love J-Love to death. She's one of my very close friends. T-Belly plays a lot of old school games, man. T-Belly is one of my homies. He's one of my best friends, you know. Um, Solid Nate, Megadan, on Jeff Good Gaming, all these people, Papa Agron, he does a lot of Pokemon. I have so many of these friends on YouTube that their content could be considered appealing to kids. Chris Levi 13, Chris, get in Discord, man, because I want you to join this as well. I want to hear your take on this. And with that, it's just, oh, he's not home, but showing support. All right, buddy. If there's something you want to talk about, dude, something you want us to go over, definitely let me know. I got Mark here. Mark is here with me.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
So, but anyway, guys, this may be a weekly thing. Like, I definitely could be talking about a lot of shit, but was really wanting to stream Unicorn Princess. Nice to worry about. Exactly. And see, that's the thing. And not only that, I was going to be streaming more Final Fantasy VIII. And as you guys know, Final Fantasy VIII is one of my all-time favorite games on the PlayStation. I fucking love Final Fantasy VIII. I've bought multiple copies. Like, go ahead, Mark.
My favorite's Legend of Dragoon. That game is...
I have not played that, but I've always wanted to, and I've seen Papa play it, and it looks good.
Too.
It looks good.
It's so good.
Talk about my sweet butthole. I guess we
I
can
was
later.
shooting
But
Oh God.
forgot you were in here, my dude.
Oh yeah, you gonna forget the giant that's in the damn room, but you're gonna be talking about some type of butthole. Like you yawn weird, bro.
But
perfect time for that.
right. But anyway,
You're gonna be like on Workaholics, tight butthole. Yeah.
anyway, though. Oh, guys, that's Brother Alec. For anybody who wants to know, EB Productions. That's my brother right there. But when it comes to this, I'm like literally worried that if I stream Final Fantasy VIII, if I could get in trouble for that. And it's drinking and vaping. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, what the fuck? And the FTC is being so damn vague, and they're not giving out like good details of what exactly is kid appealing, what is kid friendly. This whole thing with YouTube, when you're clicking, is this kid friendly to children under the age of 13? Literally, they give you an option. Either, what's up? Yeah, I know.
Ain't nothing on my channel.
And nothing on mine is either. Nothing on mine is, and ever will be. But the FTC, like, they don't really give a shit, because if you're looking at like some 60-year-old who's like fucking some 20-year-old bitch in, the Barbados in a big fucking mansion, they're not going to give a shit. They don't really care. It's basically what do they think, is appealing to children. And, there's a lot of people that were saying this. I know Smash JT was one of the people, like, you could cuss, you could say all you want, but if it's not up to you and it's not up to YouTube to decide, it's strictly up to the FTC's discretion. Exactly. Like, and it's absolutely insane that, all right, Stream Elements, I'm going to definitely stop you for right now.
Too much technology all at the same time.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with Hank's lives lately?
Yes, I have. Oh my God. Yes, I have.
That shit has been getting wrong cheap.
Oh man.
But even like that's with me, I haven't really started streaming gaming on YouTube, but concert videos and stuff I could get in shit for eventually.
Oh yeah. And see, that's the one thing that is really kind of bullshit, in my opinion, is the fact that, like, the FTC and YouTube are being so hush hush about this shit that it's basically to the point of like, oh my god, like what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hopefully Stream Elements is done with that. So I apologize for that. But with this though, you know, only time will tell. Only time is going to tell, you know, how much this is going to affect YouTube as a whole. We don't know. All we can do is enjoy the ride. And here's the thing: like, if the FTC is going to go after me, you know, with that, and like Papa said, like Mark said, like I've said, this is a federal law. Is that no matter where you go, it's going to happen. Like, it's going to follow you. And I was talking with Chris Levi 13, you know, a couple days ago about this. And I said this is huge for gamer, like for small channels, is that the FTC, you know, with this sweep, it's going to be like the Wild West. I mean, they're going to let this raunchy fucking, you know, adult only content on YouTube, but here's the kicker is that the kid-friendly content, the family-friendly content, the G-rated stuff that draws in advertisers, they're cutting off. Yet the adult-only content, you know, that they're allowing, that they really don't give a shit about, the stuff that's for, you know, kids like 16 and up, 17 up, 18 and up, will never get advertisement because they deem it to be, okay, Stream Elements, what the hell is going on with you? But with that, it's to the point of like, now what? You know, like, okay. Timers, bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't have
but you know,
timers.
at the same time, it's a human rights violation too.
Yeah.
If they start like charging people on YouTube for that, then they're gonna have people start lawyering up and going after YouTube for all the stuff that
But
wasn't
see,
originally in the plan agreement
but
when
see,
they first signed up.
here's the thing though, Mark. Is with that all the stuff they should be clear, but they're being really fucking hush hush about it, David, and that's what a lot of people are pissed off about. They're like, you know, okay, I thought Stream Elements would be cool with the timers and shit, but now for some reason I can't get them off.
Yeah, it's hard.
And it's telling me that I don't have them and all this other bullshit. Like, really, dude? The fuck? I'm not on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, dude. Nice. Give me a second and I will be shutting down Stream Elements just for this stream. And if not there, then I'll go in and I'll just fucking get rid of them. Oh shit, what happened? Uh-oh. Is the stream still live? Are we still here? Yeah, we're still here. Okay. Okay, we're still
Yeah,
here.
you're still alive.
Okay. So with that, you know, we really don't know what's gonna happen with it. Like I said, we gotta get on for a ride. It really sucks for a lot of content creators that, you know, having to do this shit is with the FTC coming in and all this shit, that they're gonna be losing a lot of revenue. They're gonna be losing a lot of advertising and stuff like that. And I feel bad for them. I really do. But all I can say is good luck. And Mark, you were saying that, you know, content creators can sue them. You're literally going up against the government, Mark, is what you're doing. So with that, and I can't remember who said it, but I was watching a video about this, trying to gather as much data and info as I could about this whole fucking deteriorating bullshit. But I can't remember who said it, but I think it was Jank Bricks. He's a Lego content creator. And he goes, if you're thinking about, doing this and you really want to go up against the government, he goes, you better have more than $42,000 in your life, and you better be able to afford the best fucking lawyers you can. He didn't say fucking, but I did. But because with this, you're gonna be in a hell of a long fight when it comes to this. So my words for this is that if you have, or even if you think that any of your videos could be considered kid friendly, fucking label them as kid friendly. Don't take the fucking risk, guys, because this is a big fucking deal. Even though it's not even our fault for what happened, it's strictly Google, strictly YouTube's. YouTube has basically made a deal to wipe their ass clean. And it's now our problem, when we didn't even fucking do it to begin with. And with that, I think we're going to go on to our next topic. Mark, you got a topic you want to talk about?
Not really, but I was hoping you had more topics.
Oh, I have a lot more topics. I was just thinking, I was just going. Do what?
No, I'll follow with your topics.
Well, I mean, no, I did this to, like, if anybody's got a topic they want to talk about, like, definitely go about doing it.
No, I'll follow along with you.
All right. What about you, brother? You got something you want to talk about?
Not really, man. Hell, you already know me. I'm more of a rebel. I didn't even read the email that they sent me or anything else. I was just like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
I already know my shit's not kid friendly. I ain't trying to make it kid friendly. I'm not getting on here going, howdy, kids.
I never will either.
Shit.
I never will either. And here's.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, to me, I just feel like, fuck them, whatever. The government's going to do whatever the government wants to do.
Exactly.
We don't really have much of a say in it.
Exactly. And here's a deal for me is that another topic that I'm going to go on, because we're just beating a dead horse at this point with the Kappa incident. When it comes to, I was notified by a good friend of mine, and I'm not going to drop names because I don't want to bash on anybody on this particular video, but certain people who claim that they were in the retro community and then basically bashing other people, saying that the retro community doesn't welcome people with open arms, and that fucking there's these cliques and all this other bullshit when it comes to fucking when it comes to the retro community or the gaming community and stuff like that. Let me be the first to fucking say there's never been a clique in the retro game community. There are certain people.
That's GTA.
Hey, Chris from Video Game Dust Sleeves, what's going on, buddy? And I'm gonna plug Chris right now. If you guys want some kick-ass dust sleeves for your carts, for anything, man, definitely hit up Chris. He does some awesome fucking work. Awesome job, man. I've seen what he's done for Chris Levi 13. I wish I wasn't a poor ass kid and I could actually afford some of his work, because I would absolutely love to, but unfortunately, Chris, I can't this time, dude. I just can't afford it. But if you guys want to get some of that, like, I have a lot of loose N64 games, a lot of loose Super Nintendo games. If you want to get that awesome detail dust sleeve, keep your games clean, Video Game Dust Sleeves, Chris is one of the best guys to hit up. So if you guys want some quality stuff, hit up Video Game Dust Sleeves. Go ahead, head over to his channel, sub to him, tell him Evil send you. Tell him Evil sent you, send him some love. So, I just want to give you a shout out, buddy. But, welcome to Shootin the Shit. We're just talking about a lot of topics. Talking about, we just got done talking about the Copa incident, or Kappa, however the fuck you want to talk about. But I will say one thing, and then I'll let Mark and Brother Alec, if you guys want to go about talking about whatever. When it comes to the gaming community, I was at a dark fucking period in my life. To where I had just lost my aunt, and my aunt was one of the biggest reasons for me coming out here. I came to California to train as a professional wrestler. Unfortunately, We ran into some hard times. My girlfriend lost her father. She was a medical nurse and a caretaker for her father and getting paid from the state to do it. And I came here and was doing wrestling training. Unfortunately, we ran into problems. I lost my job. Her father passed away, so she lost her job. So basically, it came down to bare necessities, and that she is an avid pool player. She played tournament pool. And me, I was training to be a pro wrestler. And, we ran out of money to do those things. And, with me, I just kind of shut everything off. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to be around anybody because my aunt was the biggest supporter of me becoming a pro wrestler when everybody else thought that it was a pipe dream. And I lived that dream. I was able to do it, and I did it for her. And she was really stubborn, my aunt was. And she unfortunately passed away. Her blood pressure spiked to over 500. She wasn't taking her insulin like she was supposed to. And it left her to where she was blind, but it was because her brain was so messed up from the blood pressure spiking so high that her brain wasn't telling her that she could see, and she passed away, unfortunately. And and with that, I was in a really dark period. My YouTube channel, I really didn't have it set out to where I have it set out to is now. All my friends that I knew were gone. I just kind of was like, fuck life. And a good friend of mine, it was actually, I think it was either Chris or another friend, actually is like, hey man, like, check out Solid Nate. Solid Nate's a cool dude. And checked out Solid Nate. I was there. I said, hey, what's up? What's going on? My name's Logan. I'm a gamer too. And he's like, hey, what's going on, man? Like, welcome to the stream. And and I days and days he would stream, and I just kept going to him because I could just vent, and people were so accepting. And to be honest, and I'm gonna say this right now, Nate knows this. Nate saved my fucking life. He did, and I will say that. Solid Nate saved BigEvilGaming's life because I was in a dark fucking period and I didn't want to live anymore. And Solid Nate welcomed me and introduced me to so many YouTubers in this community, and they accepted me with open fucking arms. So when you talk about the retro game community, this community that gave me fucking hope, that helped bring me up, even though I'm not a full-on retro gamer, and I say that right now, like, I'm not a full retro gamer. I play some retro games. Any of you guys can attest for it. I play a lot of modern games. I play a lot of random bullshit. I play a lot of retro stuff on the classic, the NES, yada yada, blah blah blah. I don't consider myself a pure retro gamer, but I am still a part of this community. I am still a part of the baddest motherfuckers to ever be on YouTube. These guys will welcome anybody with open arms. I don't give a fuck who you are. They will accept anybody with open arms, and they will always bring you up. They will always be positive to you. They will always make you fucking smile, and they will leave you wanting more. I don't give a damn. So for this fucking scumbag piece of shit to talk down to people that I respect, that I love dearly, that I consider my friends, fuck you. And you know who you are. Like I said, I'm not gonna drop names. You know who the fuck you are. You're a scumdog, scumlord, piece of fucking shit because this community helped you out. So you can go fuck yourself. Because this community has and always will be accepting of anybody, regardless of what they do, with open arms. Because they open their arms to me, and I'm not even a retro gamer. I'm just a straight up gamer. They have always accepted anybody with open arms. And for you to attack people in this retro community and say that we have cliques, that we have certain people that we talk to, these higher ups, so call it. Hell no. Everybody is equal in this community. Everybody is the same. We are all people. And even if YouTube was to be gone tomorrow, which it could be with the FTC bullshit, we will still be friends no matter what. No matter what, we will still be friends. And everybody in this chat can back up 100% and guarantee every fucking thing I'm saying. Because anytime any retro streamer, anybody in this community, their streams are 100% loving, caring, and most of all, and most importantly, fucking real. And that is not a thought, that is a straight out fact. Every person that I've been introduced to in the gaming community, especially the retro gaming community, has been real. They have been a true friend when you needed it. If you had a problem, they listen and they talk to you and they help you out. And for this particular person to call out certain people, I'm not going to drop names. Not going to. As much as I want to, I'm holding myself back because it's already been talked about with several people, and I'm not going to go into detail. If you want to, there's certain people. Phil Twerpin in the building. What is going on, my dude? Been lurking, my boy, and listening. What's going on, Phil? So, guys, if you haven't, another shout out. Check out Phil Twerpin. He's my boy. He's my outlaw brother for life, man. And he needs to get Red Dead Redemption 2 so we can go fishing again. We can go fuck around. Because there's a lot of new shit you're missing, Phil.
I need to get that game, period.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But, with that, and I'm preaching right now. I'm preaching. So let me put on my robes and preach. Because the retro game community, I love every single one of these guys to death. And I will defend them with my life. Because these guys are my friends. I consider them my family. And I will defend, I'll take a bullet for any one of these guys. Because I love and I care about them that much that they helped out somebody that they didn't even fucking know that was having a hard time in his life. And they pushed him up. And they'll do that for anybody. Phil Twerpin. I'm going to call you out, Phil. I am. But I'm doing this out of love. Phil Twerpin, way above my level. He did like 7 or 8 collabs with me playing Red Dead Redemption. We've played GTA together. We've done numerous collabs together. He could have just as easily said, I don't fucking know you. What the hell are you doing? But he did it out of the kindness of his heart and because he wanted to help. And that is everybody in this gaming, whether you're retro gaming, modern gaming, whatever, gaming community central, period. They will help you out because they fucking care. So for this person to call us out, fuck you. And if I ever catch you calling people out again, I swear to God, I will find you. Because you are a fucking piece of shit. You're a low down piece of garbage I will shit on your grave. For calling these people out. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Go to hell, and I hope you fucking burn. Because if you're talking about my family, my YouTube family, fuck you. Thank you, fuck you, bye. Now, is there anything that you guys want to say about this topic?
Amen, amen, oh my God, amen.
Testify, brother, testify.
I completely agree with you. I mean, the fucking asshole should keep his mouth shut, for one.
He should. And like I said, I want to name drop him so bad. I want to name drop him. But
let's do it in chat later.
out of pure respect for my YouTube family, for every single one of these people that, they come to my streams, they show support. People like Solid Nate, J-Love comes on, supports the stream. Chris Levi 13, Phil Twerpin comes and supports. Lit Gaming, my boy David comes and supports. You know, video game dust sleeves. Chris, who, I'm going to be honest, Chris, like 3-4 months ago, I didn't even know about you. I didn't until J-Love posted the video of your work, your video game dust sleeves. And I was like, holy shit, this dude is like a magician when it comes to this. And it's like, I got to talk to this dude. I got to know this dude. Like, this dude is cool as shit. And, you know, you've been commenting in streams, man. You've been nothing but cool. Like, in J-Love streams, T-Belly streams, like, you've been nothing but cool. And see, that's the thing. In this gaming community, you are gonna find cool fucking people that do cool shit. Like, Chris makes some of the best damn video game dust sleeves I've ever seen in my life. Like, some of them that are absolutely out of this world, the work he does. Phil does a lot of awesome classic NES gaming. He does some modern gaming too. He's played GTA with me. He's played Red Dead Redemption 2 with me. He's done a lot of cool shit with me. I mean, Stitched does some of the best damn artwork. My artwork for my channel, Stitched did. The Big Evil Gaming skull with the green toxic spew, Stitched did. He did my artwork. You know, Chris Levi 13 is my brother. He's my best friend in this world. Literally, I've known this dude since 2013. We met on Facebook on a wrestling group. And we've been friends forever. You know, David has been a huge supporter in the gaming community. One of the first dudes I met in the gaming community and talked to. He's been cool as shit. My brother Alec, I met him on an MC roleplay group on PS4, and we've been best friends ever since. We've been like this. This dude is my brother. I would die for him. You know, Spirit Wolf Gaming, Charles, I met him on a Facebook group for wrestling. Me and him have been friends ever since, you know? And, you know, we bicker and we fight, but hey, that's what brothers do, you know? Stream Elements is starting to piss me off, but I still like Stream Elements because it fucking works.
Those weirdos got to stick together, man.
Exactly, you know? And Papa Agron, like, I just met Papa Agron maybe 2 months ago because of KJ. And if it wasn't for KJ, I would never have met Papa. Papa is one of the coolest fucking dudes ever. I designed a literal logo, like one of his sayings. Whenever he gets up to make coffee, he says, it's coffee time. And I made Papa Agron an emblem that he wants to use as merch. And it's an animated coffee maker with a little teacup that has a smiley face and red dimples. And on the top and bottom, and I need to go in and fix it, it says, it's coffee time. And see, there's just so many cool people in this community. And you want to be a fucking dickhead and shit on everybody in this community, saying that there's cliques. There is not one fucking clique that I've ever seen in this community. Yeah, we have groups in Voxer that we talk on, if that's what you want to consider cliques. Like, we chat on Voxer almost every day because we're friends. We like talking to each other. We have similar interests. Me and my brother Alec, we've talked on PS4 before, just the two of us. Even Mrs. Evil, like the same thing.
I was talking
Mark,
to Miss Evil yesterday.
Exactly. Like me, Mark, Larry, and Chris, we have a chat on Facebook where we literally chat and bullshit every day. Like, if you want to call that a clique, then you're a fucking moron. You know, like,
hell, if I had the chance to meet you, I fucking would.
Exactly. Like here's the thing. Like, me and Chris have talked about it since last year. We both want to go to too many games and fucking meet everybody. Like, if I had the money, if I could, I would buy a van and go cross country just to fucking meet people. Because I love you guys that fucking much. You know? And I would, if I had the money, if I had the transport to do it, I would. Because I love this fucking community. I love you guys. And this piece of shit, fuck them, we don't need them. And, you know, that's all I got to say. Is if you think that just because we talk in groups, just because we talk with each other, is that we're considered a clique, then you're a fucking idiot. You gotta join my clique if you want art. And you see that the thing is with this community is that, you know, you want to, and I'm pretty sure I know why it is. Maybe it's jealousy, or maybe it's because certain people have, you know, more people watching their streams or whatever. Look, I'm happy, literally, and I've told this to Brother Alec, I've told this to Mark, I've told this to Chris, told this to Phil, told this to Stitch, told it to David, told it to everybody that would listen. With me, I don't give a damn about numbers. I don't care. As long as I have one person, just one person watching my stream, I'm happy. Because at least I could entertain one person. You know, at least I can make one person's day brighter, one person's day better, and make them smile with my dumbass humor. You know,
Yeah.
like I have a goofy,
Same.
yeah, I have a goofy personality. I know my brother Alec does too, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you know,
And I do too. You know,
yeah,
I
I mean Mark does too. I mean, some of you guys have seen my goofy personality on the GTA 5 RP servers. You know, even when I'm playing some of the games with my friends, I have a goofy fucking personality, and with that, you know, I get to let myself shine. Some of you guys may know in my earlier videos, whenever I first started streaming, I was shy as fuck. I was quiet. And now I'm loud as shit to where Mrs. Evil yells at me. But whatever, you know. But,
That's on the daily, bro.
That's on the daily. It is on the daily. But exactly, David.
Close that damn fridge, boy.
Banging on the wall. Shut the fuck up. That's on the daily.
We should just start playing that damn song. Shut the fuck
up. I mean, she probably would, but she'd have to bleep out that word. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
But
You know what you do? You just say, okay, fine. If I'm loud on gaming, I'm gonna be louder in the bedroom.
yeah, well, no. Here's the thing. Like sometimes I'll be like really fucking loud. I'm trying to get better at it. She'll like shut the internet off just to get me to shut the fuck up. Like she literally will, and it pisses me off, and she knows it. But I know why she does it, and I understand. And I'm like, well, you know, yeah, like what the fuck can I do? But
Lit Gaming 999 just said I used to stream on Twitch with 0 viewers and still have fun.
so did I.
I can actually like understand that because I just started using Twitch. I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what the hell this is all about. I've
That's
been
too
on YouTube
harsh.
for a while. Let's see what it's about.
No, I
I
mean,
got on there. I was like, okay,
I'll
this
go.
ain't much different.
Yeah. But yeah, here's the thing, Stitch. Like when she tells me like 3 or 4 times, then she'll do it. Cause like after like the second time, I should learn to shut the fuck up, and I don't, cause I'm loud. And whenever I'm playing a game, I get really pissed off at. I usually rage the fuck out, like you guys have seen. So, but I'm trying to get so much better at it though. But if you join, that's a bonus. Exactly, and a lot of people don't know this about me. When I first started streaming, I know Brother Alec knows. I know there's a lot of people that know. I started streaming on Twitch when I first started. I didn't even consider YouTube a possibility.
Yeah, I was the one that told you to go to YouTube.
Yeah. My brother Alec, he's like, dude, you can get a bigger following on YouTube. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, like for Twitch, it's so weird. You gotta have something that's eye capturing on Twitch. And I first started there, and I had like maybe 1 or 2 people that watched, and it was all right with me. I'm like, you know, hey, my content's out there. I don't care. And with YouTube, Alec's like, hey man, you can get a bigger following on YouTube. Like there's more gaming possibilities on there, and I did. And like, I met Mrs. Evil when I had 18 subs. Look where I'm at now, you know, and I'm happy with that. Like, I'm not a big channel. I don't consider myself a big channel. Hell, if I had 1K subs, I still wouldn't consider myself a big channel because I'm not. I'm a small little channel of a guy who sits in a fucking room he considers his bunker and streams. He streams games, he talks, he does crazy stories, and I have a crazy story for you guys Sunday. And I also have one for now if you guys want to hear it later. But you know, I literally stream. I sit here, talk to myself in my camera, and then you guys watch it with me and you guys talk with me. Like that's what I think is cool as shit. And you know, with that there's a lot of things to where like yeah, you might not have a lot of people watching. I mean, like there's some streamers out there. There was one stream I was watching yesterday. The guy was playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, dude was getting hella people watching. He had like 350 people watching at one time. I don't care. Like, to me, as long as I can make one person's day better, that's all I care about. And that's all I want to do. And But with this thing though, you about to drink out of a robot peen. This doesn't look like a robot, dude. It's a water bottle. It's a Camelback. Fuck you, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna drink out of my robot peen because it's got water in it. So shut up.
Okay, robot penis is impressive.
Robot penis. You should patent that shit and make it a
Hashtag
thing.
robot penis.
Hashtag robot penis in the
robot
chat.
penis,
I swear to God. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make that a hashtag for the video. Hashtag robot peen. There we go.
Yeah, what? It's a hashtag robot penis. Sounds completely normal.
Hashtag robot peen. Yeah. Oh, it's not up yet. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, come on, damn it. Put it up there. It says all changes saved. Hashtag robot peen. I put it as a hashtag in the video, so it should be there. Robocop stick.
Robocop's dick.
God.
What the fuck?
Oh God, you guys are amazing. But like yeah, man, definitely. But for that person, man, like if the retro game community is not for you, it's not for you. Like it tastes like I'm done. I'm done with you, man. Oh, hell
Oh
no,
my
you did
God,
it.
bro.
You did it, Phil, man. Damn it, Phil. Why? Why would you do that, my dude? Tastes like Valvoline. My dude. My dude. Why would you do You guys are assholes, man. Oh, Phil, why? Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna get you back, Phil. I gotta get you back for that one. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. Oh, shit.
I
Oh,
don't even know what's happening because I haven't looked at YouTube, but okay, I'll look at it later.
oh, I love you guys, man. I fucking love you guys, man. But see, here's the thing, like, and I'm gonna continue this. Like, if the retro game community is not for you, if you say you're not a retro gamer, like, don't associate with don't associate with like the club, man. Don't associate with the community. You know, but if you're gonna lash out and say that there's cliques, man, then that's just pitting you as the asshole. That's just pitting you as a motherfucker, dude. Cause you're going around saying this, this community, I'm not a retro gamer, like retro gamers, there's cliques and there's all this other shit. What's going on, Will? How you doing? And welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to Shooting the Shit. So we're just talking about topics right now. But if you're just gonna go out, if it's not for you, dude, like it's not for you. Like don't be blaming everybody else because like you don't fall under that shit and you have disagreements. Like fucking keep them to yourself, dude. And if you got a problem with somebody, like take it in the DM, dude, or take it in like a PM, DM, whatever the fuck kids are calling it nowadays. Like, talk with them outside of it. Don't like lash out at somebody like live on a stream or some shit. Like, if
now they call it the A to M.
That's what it leads to half the time, anyway. But
Oh, God.
I went over your head, Mark. We're just like, what?
Uh-huh.
I'm pulling along as much as I can right now.
But you got anything you want to say about it, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I used to be kind of a retro gamer, but I never really streamed it.
Yeah.
I didn't have a computer to stream it on at the time, so.
Yeah. And I mean, like, with the thing, like, I'm loved by the retro community, and I never understood that. Is like I don't consider myself a retro gamer. I'm not a retro gamer. I stream a lot of modern stuff. I'm an obscure streamer, is what I would call myself.
You're like me. We stream anything we want to stream.
Basically, yeah. And I consider myself a obscure streamer because I stream everything and anything that I think would be cool to watch. And as I've seen on my analytics for my videos, sometimes that's not a very good idea. There's some videos that get a hell of a lot more views than others do, but again, I don't care. Like, it's strictly what I think is good content, and half the time, maybe it's not. We got 9 people watching right now, guys. What is going on? Each and every one of you, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching Shootin the Shit, because that's what we're doing. It's a straight shoot. It's a shoot interview. She is doing well. Update on Mrs. Evil for everybody that's wondering. She has been having pain in her wrist and her thumb on her right hand. She went to the doctor finally because our bullshit insurance allowed it, and found out that it's like tendonitis from the thumb all the way down to the wrist. And so she's in this immobilizer that is like from here on up, and she cannot move whatsoever. And it's still painful, but real shit though. Yeah, the retro community helped me when I was in a dark place, being around others and didn't share the same passion in games. Exactly, Phil. And yes, get well, Mrs. Evil. She is. I've been taking care of her. I'm making sure she doesn't push herself too hard. But you know, yeah, like there's a lot of people in this community that at one point in time, to where they were in a dark place, you know, like me. I was in a really dark place, and that one person was like, "Hey man, go check out Solid Nate. Solid Nate's a cool dude. I think you'll like him. He streams a lot of games. Like, you play a lot of games. You play a lot of cool games." Nate helped me, man. He brought me up, and he introduced me to a lot of cool people. He did. And, you know, with Phil, T-Belly, threw me over to Phil. He goes, "Hey man, check out Phil. I think you like Phil. He does a lot of cool stuff. He's a cool dude." You know, the first time I watched Phil, I'm like, I gotta talk to this dude. This dude, look, he sounds fucking amazing. Like, I'd love to talk to Phil. Me and Phil are like best friends now, man. Like, I remember the first time, and Phil, I'm gonna tell this story because this story is hilarious, and this is a story for you guys. So, Phil played GTA Online with me for the first time ever, and he had like no money on the game. He was broke. He had nothing. And I said, "All right, Phil, I can hook you up. I can help you out. I can give you $1 million like every 5 minutes." He goes, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I can give you $1 million. You can get like a house. You can get a car, like whatever you want. It's yours. Like, I can help you out." And so we did this mission that pays out $1 million. And Phil is just like, after we get it all done, and I'm sitting there with Phil, and Phil's just like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know what to say. Like, holy shit. Oh my God. Like, Jesus, this is so cool. Like, what the fuck, dude? This is cool. Like, how did you do that?" And I'm like, "I'm magical." And Phil's just like freaking the fuck out, right? Because he got $1 million just instantly out of nowhere from Evil. And he's like, "Logan, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the hell?" And I'm just sitting over here, and it's me and Mrs. Evil, and I'm pretty sure that Spirit Wolf Gaming, my buddy Charles was there too, and we're just laughing because Phil is just like, he's ecstatic, and Phil's with his brother, and I got to talk to Phil's brother, and his brother's like cool as shit as well. And like, they're just like, "Oh my God, what the fuck? Can we do it again?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'll take you as many times as I want to." And I remember that. And see, that's the thing, man, is like good moments and funny moments. This community is all about having a good time, having fun, and meeting new people and making awesome friends. And I could not have done that without the community. And I know that this gaming community, I'm a small part of this community. I mean, a minuscule part of this community. But with me being a minuscule part of this community, I'm an even bigger part to everybody in this community because I'm a friend of these people. These people care. And I love them to death. And when you talk bad about anybody in this community, man, I'll jump all over you because these people help me out. And I'm more than willing to help them out. But enough of that topic, guys. So plans. Yes, plans. So there are a couple updates that I'm going to be doing. Currently still looking for a job. So that's actually going pretty well because I got a couple calls and everything going like that. Yes, Mrs. Evil, she is hurting, but definitely she will be getting better, and I'm gonna get on her butt about doing it. Um, Streams. I definitely want to do a collab with a lot of people. There are some new games that I really, really want to play. Like I
Cards
definitely
Against Humanity.
yes, that is actually a big one. I'm so glad you said that. Cards Against Humanity. Everyone plays is coming back, baby. We are gonna be doing some more Cards Against Humanity because oh my god, it has been so long of a time. And here's the thing
Are we
with
gonna
cards.
be
What's up, Mark?
TLDing it? Are we gonna get the members? Are we gonna get Chris, Larry in?
Oh, dude, we're getting everybody in. So here's the thing. Is that some of the old videos you may have seen, we did Cards Against Humanity online. It was a website. We put the link in the chat, and you guys would go in there. You'd make a funny, crazy name, and you guys could play Cards Against Humanity. It has been so long since we've done that, and we've done that because the reason why I haven't done it in a long time is because it kind of fell out of place, fell out of touch, and, you know, kind of like it. I didn't deem it as good quality content because at first, when we first started, we had a whole bunch of people watching, a whole bunch of people playing, and everybody was having fun. And then as we kept doing videos, it more and more dwindled out. And there wasn't a lot of people that were playing it anymore. Like we would have, when we first started, we had like 18 people that were playing with us. It was a huge fucking stream. And it just kind of dwindled out. And I'm like, well, maybe nobody wants it anymore. Like maybe nobody, cares about playing it anymore. So it kind of just died out. And last couple weeks, I've had people literally message me, "Hey, what's going on, Evil? How's it going? Hey, when's Cards Against Humanity coming back?" I'm like, "You want Cards Against Humanity back? Are you serious?" They're like, "Yeah, dude, we loved it because it was a thing. It was a game where you could have anybody play. Like you could have, you could have viewers play, subscribers play, which I'll never do. Anybody that ever comes to my stream, you're always welcome to play Cards Against Humanity with me." And and all this stuff. And here's the thing: is that we're going to be doing Cards Against Humanity. I will put it on Twitter when the night is going to be. It's going to be very soon. Anybody that wants to come in, watch the stream, you guys are more than welcome to join in and play. We will give you guys the password link. We will give you guys a link to the game. We'll give you guys a password to get in the game, game room name. We'll be doing Cards Against Humanity, and I want to make this a big thing where we have a lot of people playing. And I'm going to be talking with a couple other people. We're going to be playing a game. We're going to probably have it to the score of like 20 or 25. And I'm going to be talking with a couple people, and we're going to get a prize for the first place winner. And that's still in the talks. I'm about that. But like the prize, it's either going to be like a $20 card to like whatever platform you play, or it's going to be a t-shirt, like one of my t-shirts that's personally signed by me with a personal letter, or it's going to be a hat or a t-shirt or something like that. And it may even be like one of the games that I have. I'll sign it, ship it out. But that is going to be one of the things, and it's kind of a talk within me and a couple of the other people that we're playing with. But that's definitely going to be happening. Storytime with Evil. I do want to say that with videos that are kind of, I know that I haven't been streaming for the past probably 2 weeks. Like I know Tuesday was the first time I streamed in about 2 weeks. I was getting sick. I had a really, really sore throat that was on the point of being raw and almost losing my voice. So I figured that health was more important than doing a video for you guys. I'm sure you guys understand and agree. There's a lot of people I want to do collabs with, as I said. I do want to do a challenge video. I do want to do a video of something that I've seen going around that I think is actually pretty hilarious. And show you guys my quote-unquote moves. And I'm going to be challenging certain creators to do the video. Or to make a video doing this certain dance. But, yeah, it's funny. But, yeah, guys, so, is there any other topics that any of you guys have? Any of you guys want to talk about anything? Come on, Mark. I know you got something.
Women, no. Holy crap, that'd be a dangerous,
Do what? What?
I was like, women, I was like, that'd be a dangerous subject.
We could talk about women. Yeah. So, yeah, hard to understand, huh? Women are really hard to understand. Wish there was. I wish there was a manual and a book to understand women. That would be a long read, though. It'd be a very long read.
And sometimes a mute button.
Sometimes I plead the fifth. I ain't saying shit about that. I ain't
Yes,
saying
I'm
a
in
damn
another
thing.
My ass is in another room.
Fuck you, I ain't saying shit, because I know she watches my videos. I ain't saying a damn thing. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think my
shit.
girlfriend watches my videos, so I'm safe. I don't know.
Mrs. Evil always watches my videos. She watches every video. She monitors my ass constantly with my
I know
videos.
my woman don't watch mine.
She does. When she's not at work, whether she's not like playing with her friends, man, like fucking, she's monitoring my shit. Like she'll be watching. So I ain't saying a damn thing about that.
I should be safe, I hope. Maybe.
Should be safe, I hope, maybe. and see,
And
here's
all
the
of a
thing.
sudden the fucking iron skillet comes up.
I'll be more like a gun.
And see, here's the thing, though. Even if she doesn't watch it, she has people that'll fucking send her the link to it. So, yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, guys. Thinking about doing a holiday stream as well. Just kind of still talking that over. I am currently in the works of doing a charity stream for the local children's hospital here. I know that there's a lot of budget cuts that they're doing, and they're having a lot of trouble with stuff. So I personally think that it would be really cool to do like a 24-hour stream, permitting, if I can, to do a charity stream, raise money for them, because I know they need help. And there's a good friend of mine here. His child actually got really, really sick and had to go to the children's hospital. And their bills weren't that big, because with the children's hospital, like, they don't really care about the bills. But again, they're more about care for the child and for the family. Like, it's kind of like St. Jude's, but not St. Jude's. But I do want to do like a 24-hour stream to raise money for them. But I'm still in the works. I still have to talk to certain people about that at the children's hospital that are currently on vacation. I can't talk with them, but I do want to do that. There's a lot of other things I do. I definitely would love to do a video. Like I said, if I ever do get transportation and I have the money to go out and go to different areas, I want to do like some meetups where we can do some videos of just playing some weird like games and stuff. Definitely would love to do that. What else did I have for another topic? Yes, another topic that I did want to talk about. The next gen consoles. What is your guys's what would you guys like to what would you guys like to see as something that you would want for the next?
Evil's broken.
I'm broken. Error. But
I would like to see all crossplay between every console and
yes,
full fighting.
yes,
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would be fucking very dope, and that's one thing I would love to see.
Including PC. None of this fucking cross-gen bullshit.
Yeah. Oh no, dude, that is absolutely bleh. The cross. Yeah. All right. What else would you like to see, Mark? Or is that pretty much it?
I would like to see mods being allowed and cheats.
That would be cool.
No.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Make it fun for us. I mean, don't make it so we're kicked off Xbox or PS4 just because we use the
constantly.
You know.
What about you, brother? What would you like to see for next gen?
To be honest, because you already know, a lot of people that are in the chat don't really know me that well, but I mostly just play GTA.
Yeah.
That's my content, GTA.
Yeah.
Well, in the GTA community, there are programmers.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
And when I say programmers, say it's me and Evil shooting at each other. We will literally stand there, shoot at each other, and it's just a normal shootout. We're having fun.
Normal fun, yeah, just training, practicing, doing whatever,
And then we see some dude come in, and you can tell he's a tryhard straight off the bat. Friggin' dreadlocks and weird little face paint with a rebreather and
Yep.
bulletproof helmet.
There's certain outfits now with GTA. There's certain outfits that players wear that'll quote unquote soak bullets, and they can take a hell of a lot more damage wearing this glitched outfit. But go on.
Yeah, and then there's also the modded accounts to give you double health.
Yeah. And yeah, there are people.
What I want to see is consequences for people being caught using programs on video games just to get the edge up on someone else.
That definitely needs to be implemented, is the fact that to where under no circumstance there can't be like any programs, any hacked versions of anything that could be used on a console, period.
Well, here's the thing I say. Okay, yes, multiplayer games, I completely agree with that.
Yes.
Single-player games, I wouldn't mind if there's mods and cheats allowed, even achievements supported, for instance.
You mind if I tag along with that certain thing?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing that I would like for like with Bethesda, with Skyrim, with Fallout 4. They have mods that Bethesda has cleared in the game that people can like use, that Bethesda monitors constantly. And I think that would be cool, but when it comes to like multiplayer games like GTA or anything like that, like Fallout 76, I know is a big one that still happens, kind of, but GTA is like one of the major fucking alert levels. And I think for single player, I think it would be cool, but have like achievements locked or whatever, so you can't like earn achievements when you have them on. Multiplayer, absolutely not. There should be a plan implemented in the system under whether you're playing Sony, whether you're playing Microsoft, Xbox, PC, Nintendo Switch, fucking Sega, Atari, whatever the hell else they come out with, to where it's not allowed and that you're instantly going to get banned if you're caught using them. Is what they have now, but it doesn't even fucking work. Do you ever get people telling you can't wear
Stitched? Yeah, I was about to answer that. Yeah, I've had people say that.
Oh yeah.
I was actually in a motorcycle club, roleplay club.
MCRP.
You were not allowed to have the same haircut or the same outfit or the same bikes or anything like that.
Yep.
And I was okay with it because the dude wanted everybody to be original.
Yeah.
But what got to me was I like wearing black.
Ditto.
That's just me. I wear black in real life.
Oh, I do.
That's all I wear. But when somebody tells me that I can't do something on a $50 video game that I paid for,
not even 50 anymore, but go on.
Yeah.
Well, 40, 30, whatever it is.
Whatever the fuck it is.
When somebody tells me I can't do something on a video game that I paid for, who the hell made you boss of this video game?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You didn't buy that game for me. You can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Exactly.
And nobody's been able to tell me what I can and can't do ever since I was 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like what people see from me on my streams and stuff like that is like a rebellious, like outlaw type person. That's literally who I am.
Yeah.
I will literally poke the buttons of people and tell them and just try to push buttons on people sometimes. but I'm a
We're
nice
on Discord,
person.
Will. That's how we're talking. We're
If
talking on
there,
Discord.
if there's nice people, respectful people coming to me respectfully, I'll be respectful back.
Yeah.
But and even evil knows this because me and him have been through a lot.
We've been through thick and fucking thin, man.
Like we've gone through some shit that literally made both of us want to go over to somebody's house whose name shall
Not be named.
thank you.
Yeah.
And beat the
And wanted
ever-loving
to,
fuck out of them.
yeah. But I don't know. I'm starting to lose train of thought. I'm talking too much.
Nah, you're good. No, like I completely agree with that, man. Like me and
But-
Alec have been through a lot. We've been through almost everything to the point of us walking away from just like fuck this. But it's been bad sometimes. But
Oh yeah, it's been real bad. It got so bad to the point to where me and Evil didn't talk for over a year
oh yeah, that was hell.
just because somebody made me change my name and cut all ties with everybody that I ever known.
Here I'll send you a thing, Will, if you want to come on in. You guys are okay with Will coming in?
Yep.
Sure.
Hey, more people the merrier.
All right.
Exactly.
There you go, Will. We're calling you right now, buddy. If you got any topics you want to talk about, come on in.
But like when you brought up that click thing, it literally made me think like, okay, are we back in high school?
Right? Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, what is it? The preps over here, the jocks over here,
Hello?
the nerds
What's going
over
on,
there.
Will? How you doing, buddy?
It's Big Evil. Okay, the guy and Chris isn't Chris Levi here?
No, Chris is not here. So it's me, it's my brother Alec, Mark, who's the green guy, and then you.
Okay then. Well, Big Evil Gaming. I forget how I discovered who you are, but what is your opinion about this whole Kappa FTC snafu?
We just discussed that, but we'll go over it. I think it's doomed to fail.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. With the whole COPPA thing, YouTube got their hand caught in the cookie jar. And YouTube basically said that, oh yeah, like we'll pay the fines, like our bad, but we're wiping our hands clean of it. It's not our fault. It's the content creators now. It's their responsibility.
Oh, I
And
see.
and with that, I think it's complete bullshit because with these sweeps that the FTC is going to do, like most live streamers know, yeah, we had an hour of just COPPA, Will, so, but I'll just be brief. But with that, in my opinion, I think it's doomed to fail. I think because there's a lot of kids nowadays, parents have YouTube channels, or they have YouTube accounts. Half of them let their children watch whatever the fuck on their phone, and children are going to get on their parents' accounts. They're going to watch stuff that's not intended for kids, and it's going to blow up in the FTC's face. And with that, we don't have the ability to see who's watching our shit. We don't have the ability to see, oh fuck, it's like some under 13-year-old kid that's watching our stuff. Oh, it's like a 20-year-old, it's 16-year-old, 18-year-old. We don't have a way to figure that out. Google does. So here's the thing.
Well, I wanted to say there is an age restriction setting that does prevent underage viewers from viewing the video.
There is, but it's very, 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 very flawed. And with that, it's not YouTube that's going through and sweeping it. It's strictly the FTC's discretion. So with YouTube, they're doing the automated bot to where they're sweeping, seeing if it's not if it's not intended for kids, or if it is, or if it isn't. But with the FTC, it's such a gray area, and it's so fucking vague that people, like, when it comes to gamers, when it comes to hobbyists, when it comes to voice actors, animation, stuff like this, it's such of a gray area that how are we to know what the FTC is describing as basically for kids and what's not for kids? But that is my kind of view on it, is that I think that the whole COPPA thing is going to fucking fail. And it's going to blow up in their face.
And another note here, Big Evil, is I have a question in regards to I wonder. So, what makes you unique on YouTube, like involving to what led you creating with channel art and all these things for your own channel?
Okay. So basically, like, how did I come up with my channel? That's actually a pretty good topic. And I mean, we can let everybody else talk as well. But for me, I got the whole Big Evil thing when I played football in high school. And with that, I first played on offense, but I was basically like such of a big fucking bastard that whenever I tackled guys, I would lay them the fuck out. And and my coach at the time, he decided, he's like, well, we don't need somebody that's like laying these guys out on offense. Like, we need a big bastard on defense. And so he put me on defense as a nose guard. And a nose guard's job is one thing and one thing only: get the fucking quarterback any means necessary. And so they put me in as nose guard. And I remember homecoming game, they put me in. And our rivals, our homecoming rivals, their quarterback was like a 5'5" short shit guy. And he hiked the ball, and I broke through their fucking line and picked up the QB, carried him for about 5 yards, and just fucking speared him into the ground. And they called it off, and I'm over there, and my little taunt is like, whenever I got like a tackle that was huge, or like a big sack, is I would cut my throat like that and be like, fucking, he's done. And anyway, like, the dude's there, and he's not getting up. He's like on the ground, kind of like, oh my god, probably like trying to catch his breath for air. And I'm back in the huddle, and our coach calls timeout, and we go over there, and he goes, "God damn, you are one big evil son of a bitch!" And that's where I came up with that. Also, with Big Evil, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm a huge Undertaker fan. But it's kind of like a double meaning. But it's more of because I got the nickname Big Evil in high school for football. So that's
and
where
your
it came
brother,
from.
oh, your brother is the one that, so your brother, does he make videos, or what has him on here tonight?
Well, for the fact he's my brother, he also makes videos. He makes a lot of GTA content videos.
Oh,
But
nice to meet the brother of Big Evil.
Thank you, man.
But for me, what makes me unique is the fact that, like, I come on here and I'm real. Like, I try to be as much as myself as I can. Like, I cuss like a drunken sailor. I don't give a shit half the time. I basically do me, and I get to show you guys myself. And with the stories that I tell, like, a lot of the stories I have in my life are fucked. Like, I had a fucked childhood. There was a lot of shit that happened in my life, and I get to share myself and put a little bit about myself out there for you guys. And I got a lot of my family, so.
You're in California, which is kind of, it's terrifying you that you're in California.
Yes and no.
It terrifies me because of the wildfires, and it terrifies me that you're in the fact with the Proposition 65 warning crap they got all going all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, no matter like where you go, the thing that I see is that you got shootings, you got natural disasters, you got crime everywhere you go. So no matter where you go, you'll always have something wrong with wherever you live. and that's just straight fact. And I'm Stitch's dad, apparently.
And I'm in Georgia, where the California warning label is on some products here I see in Georgia where I'm at, but in California where you're at,
Yeah.
that California proposition warning crap is like almost on everything,
It
including buildings.
literally is. It's to the point where like the warning label, like now as much now you don't see it because there's a lot of regulations and stuff that are kind of like going with that, saying like, oh hey, like be careful, it's at your own discretion. And I mean with that, but I mean like California is still strict with a lot of things. Gun laws for one, or blaster laws, or no, fuck that. Gun laws, YouTube, gun laws, is really like really strict out here. Like there's a lot of channels. Demolition Ranch, I watch that religiously. To where he does a lot of gun reviews, and there's shit that he does in the video that I would never be allowed to ever grab in California. Like he has a bunch of high top mags that carry like 30 to 60 rounds, and we'll never be able to grab them here. But with the laws and stuff, like no matter where you go, you're gonna get in trouble. So yeah, wherever you go, rules are gonna be strict. Exactly.
I just wanted to learn more about Big Evil Gaming, and also I'm actually stunned to hear your brother for the first time ever. And who's bass Cop Mark? Who was that?
That's my buddy Mark. That's
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Mark has been on TLG streams, so.
And for your brother, so what kind of content do you make?
It's pretty much just GTA, because I don't have a PC at the moment.
Hashtag robot peen.
Even my Xbox 360 avatar is nodding his head at Big Evil Gaming and others, saying up and down, saying yes, they're great content creators. I'm actually playing my avatar's thumbstick. Hold on. What I mean by that is on the 360, you can actually control your avatar's head with the right thumbstick and like make it say yes by moving the thumbstick up and down, moving it left and right, make it say no, and swirling the thumbstick makes it like dizzy, gives it the dizzy look. That's an Easter egg inside of the avatar for 360 that no one ever knew, but you can also make it burp by holding down the right thumbstick.
Oh wow.
Yes, I discovered that, but continue.
But anyway, the one topic that we are doing is what would you like to see? What are things that you would like for the next generation of consoles?
I guess the one that can run older games that were never intended to be run, like for example, like the fact that the Xbox One can run some older Xbox original games. I have some.
Oh, so backwards compatibility is what you would want.
Well, the answer is a yes and no. Yes, I would rather see some older games that weren't enabled to be enabled from the start, like already like fixed to run, even despite they weren't added to the list. For that, because I have a few Xbox originals that can play on the 360, but some have technical problems where the game either will freeze or run slowly due to the system is different. Due to the reason, partially due because the 360 is a power PC console, which is what it is based on. So that's why some of the Xbox originals have a technical problem. But the Xbox One does work.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome. One I've tried. Oops.
Oh no, I'm just saying, welcome in everybody. Thank you for joining. We got 10 people watching right now, guys.
The Xbox 360 is a console I like, but when I first got mine in 2005, it was not compatible with two. It was compatible with two games I had, but I didn't have the update to make it work.
Yeah.
So I had to get it sold off to get our Xbox original. But then again, I got a family member's console that didn't use for years after they first got in 2005. So they let me have it, and I'm using it to play games on that I couldn't really play back then when I first got mine, brand new in
Yeah.
the box.
I'm actually
Don't any.
not to interrupt, but I'm actually gonna do that. Like there's a bot out there that's a hydrate bot, and it like tells you however long you're doing to take however long drink of water. If I get that bot, I'm gonna name it Robot Peen Bot. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna name it Robot.
Anyone ever anyone ever had witnessed the Red Ring of Death when they owned the 360 at the time?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Ouch! I never had a Red Ring issue.
It's hell. Like I had an Xbox 360 I got from a buddy of mine, and I actually had it for a long while. And came home from school one day, pushed the button, and just boop, it red ring, and it was making this weird noise like, I was like, what the fuck is it? I thought it was a bomb. Like I got my mom like, Mom, we're gonna die, we're gonna blow up. And she's just like,
Worse than with me, it happened like right when the Halo 3 launch was working,
oh.
and Halo 3, and all of a sudden it red ringed. I'm like, son of a bitch. Can't
Well,
play.
I got mine in 2005 that didn't really like do the red ring, and it worked fine. In the one that my family member had given me in 2018 last year, it's working fine to this day without any red rings or any kind of backfires. But the only thing mine is the 2005 launch model that has where the drive makes a loud, like it spins up pretty loudly. I'm like, yeah, that is loud. But I have the games installed so I won't hear the drive like spin really, really loudly, except 2 games of mine that can't be installed have the drive spinning.
Yeah.
Would y'all rather see a Sega Dreamcast Mini?
No.
Why not?
Okay, here's the thing about Sega Dreamcast. I don't know if you know this. I own one of the original Sega Dreamcast.
Is it the one with the...
You can actually get like a CDR, DVD, whatever, and copy it from the net, an actual game, and put it on your Dreamcast without telling the difference whether it's a real game or if it's a CDR.
That's why. It's because if you get an original Dreamcast, you can already mod it. You can already hack it.
Well, I've actually dealt with used systems like that, and I actually like to I actually did a revisit on my channel of one that someone had one for a very long time and let me take it home because they didn't use it anymore. And I was like, it had an original demo disc with it, but the demo disc was so scratched up to hell and back that I couldn't really use that demo disc. I had to get games for it since the demo disc was toast. But in case you haven't noticed, the American games for the Dreamcast have like a European language warning. It says in multiple languages you shouldn't be playing this in a CD player.
Yeah, and that was another reason for me why the Dreamcast wasn't that great of a system. I never owned a Dreamcast, but my buddy did, and the price for it, like it wasn't bad, but the games that I had for it, like some of them were okay and some of them were just trash. Like and not only that, like with it, like the Dreamcast had a lot of failure issues. It had a lot of times where you would put a disc in there and it would read it. It wouldn't even read it. And with that, if they're gonna come out with another mini console, there's 2 mini consoles that I know if they put them out, they're going to sell big. And that is the Nintendo 64 Mini and the Nintendo GameCube Mini.
One problem, Big Evil. How in the HE double hockey sticks are they going to do a GameCube Mini when the system has to be, when it's a 3D based system and it needed a good hardware to run?
Did the same way that they did the NES Mini. Like hold on, give me a minute.
Oh boy, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, so this is the NES Mini. Right here. This is the NES Mini. It's just a box. It's a box. So what they would need to do for the GameCube Mini, they would need to take this box and make it into this box, right? They would need to make it into like a cube. Now what they would have to do is that this right here, for the NES Mini, all of this is 3D printing. All of it is 3D printing. So what they would need to do is that they would need to make the frame or the style of the GameCube that it was in. So it would be a cube painted purple. Run it with the same emulation system that is in like the NES Mini, SNES Mini, yada yada, blah blah blah. And what they would have to do is just run it the same way as NES Mini. And with all these other consoles too, there are ways to put games on there, to hack it, to mod it, whatever. And with that, they should be able to do the same thing. The only thing I'm missing, I don't have the Genesis Mini, I don't have the SNES Mini. Yeah.
I do need to crush your expectations, Big Evil, but the GameCube used a PowerPC processor and like an ATI graphics portion that powers the 3D of everything. So Nintendo wouldn't be able to do that without finding a way to make it run like the original. The problem, the GameCube Mini would be so expensive due to the hardware required to run it like the original GameCube. Did you ever thought of that?
Not necessarily, because with the Sega Genesis, you got to think that was far beyond what they had that day for hardware. It had like dual processing in the Sega Genesis. It had turbo boosting graphics for pre-sync. Like some of the games for Genesis, Earthworm Jim is one. Or not Earthworm Jim. Beavis and Butthead for Sega Genesis, like the color comes in so much clearer than it does for the Super Nintendo. Doom, on Sega Genesis, adds more. Like it has more depth into the music, has more depth into the graphics. With shit, what else is it? And not only that, like the fighting games and stuff like that, there are more fighting games on Genesis than there are on Super Nintendo. And with that, they were able to, and see with the Super Nintendo and with the NES, it was like what, 10 games that they gave away on this thing? It was like 10 games?
Yeah, 10 games.
Genesis had like, what, almost 40 games? Or it was either 40 or close to 40 on the emulation. See William, if they could do that with the Genesis, then they should have no problem doing it with a GameCube.
By the way, Big Evil, I actually wanted to tell you that I had an Asus laptop that had two graphics processors in it, an Intel one and a NVIDIA 960M. Both of those could run the GameCube very smoothly without problem.
Exactly, and that's the thing. It basically, the NES Classic is just an emulator. And with like PC nowadays, I could go on the internet and I could get an emulator for any console I wanted to and get ROMs for all the games that I had for that console, when I was a kid.
No, I did it as just a test to see what it was capable of.
Yeah. And I understand that, but you're saying that it wouldn't be possible to do it with the hardware, but yet in this day and age, like there's so many ways to get around it to where back then the technology wasn't as good as they had it, and with nowadays they have like with the consoles they have now, they're so highly advanced that it's insane. And coming out with these classic consoles, it's basically just emulation. And with that, they have Retro Pis, they have Raspberry Pis, they have all these Pis that you can install into your computer and literally play any and every console you want to through an emulation. With like the classics and the mini consoles, it'd be no different. It's literally the same exact thing.
On that note, Big Evil, I also thought you had a bit of Italian or European ancestry based on your facial hair.
I got pretty much everything. I'm a Heinz 57. I want to do, I would love to do some DNA, like some ancestry history, or do that DNA testing or whatever the fuck I do.
What are you drinking?
Drinking ice water out of a robot peen. Hashtag robot
What?
peen in chat.
What the world are you? What did you come up with that?
I didn't come up with that. Chat did.
Everything with that.
Chat did. Chat came up with robot peen. So hashtag robot peen.
Look, you're one hilarious person.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna put my NES Classic back on the shelf with the rest of the games.
I shake my head at Big Evil sometimes.
A lot of people do believe it.
I can never forget the day you stuck that thumbtack in your head. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Hashtag robot pain. Yeah.
Hashtag Big Evil is one big son of a gun.
Yeah. You think I'm tall? My brother's even taller than me. Seriously, way even taller than me. But let's get back on topic.
All right, sorry. Another side note I want to chime in is real quick. It's about gaming. Is Microsoft released another system update for the 360 again?
Yes.
They did, and my system got an update when I turned it on and connected to live. When I got on live again, it said, "Hey, you need to update your system," and I pressed A to continue. And I made a YouTube video about it, and people are complaining like it's designed to stop modders. But I'm like, yes, they did. Microsoft released 2 updates for the system. One was like last year, one was this year.
If that's the case, I play Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One. I play, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Black Ops 1 and 2. If that was the case, that game would be cleaned the fuck up, and it's still not. I can go into a public game right now on any one of them and find a modder instantly.
But one problem is the system update doesn't really improve much. It's just stability fixes and performance enhancements. It really doesn't do anything.
That's another topic I want to get on after this one, because I'm gonna say what I want for the next gen, and then we're gonna go into that topic. But for me, what I would like with the next gen consoles, full backwards compatibility, none of this streaming service bullshit like PlayStation has with PlayStation Now. You can have the best internet in the fucking world, and the shit'll still be screwy. Full.
But you have to worry about data caps.
Not necessarily.
Some internet providers cap you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. With like the streaming service, you could have the best internet in the world, like unlimited internet. And I'm not talking like data caps or anything like that. But even if you do, you could have the greatest internet in the world, and it'll still buffer. Xbox has the backwards compatibility, which should be in all fucking consoles regardless, because with the way that retro has had an upsurgence, people are literally Xbox 360 games Xbox One games before the Xbox One came out with the update to allow it were cheap as fuck. I would go and buy, literally, I could pull out the door and show you guys how many Xbox 360 and Xbox regular games I have that I got from Blue Shell. They were dirt cheap. When the
What's
update,
a Blue Shell?
Blue Shell is a retro gaming store in my town.
Where I'm at, all we have is a GameStop and Retro Age where I'm at, and that's it. But I've heard of a site called Lukey Games.
They're
Games and
rip-off.
JJ Games.
They're a rip-off,
What do you
man. They're
explain?
For that, they charge way too much for games that you can get a hell of a lot cheaper.
But it depends on the game, though.
Yes and no. Literally, I'm good friends with the owner of Blue Shell. Actually, not the owner, one of the guys that works there. I was actually talking about this a couple days ago because I was down there a couple days ago, and I was looking at Lukey Games for a 007 GoldenEye. They wanted $85. And
I've got an Xbox GoldenEye 007. I've got it.
The N64 version is like top tier. Like, it's one of the best games ever. And
I like the GoldenEye Rogue Agent though for Xbox. I love it.
Don't you have play and trade? anymore?
No, Play and Trade used to be where I'm at in the state of Georgia, but it went under. Like it went under back in like
Damn.
2011, like 2010 or 2011. Like it was around in
Grew
early
up in.
2000. And,
We got 11
yeah,
people
2000.
watching. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining.
Wait a minute. Play and Trade was available in the state of in my area in Georgia. I knew the store because I went to it back in like 2010 or 2011.
Mm.
Went inside of it, I saw it, and it looked a lot nicer than GameStop. But the store disappeared long after that. It used to be around.
Yeah. There's a lot of places nowadays it's like that. So
there used to be another store called U-Game, a retro store in my town I'm in that had it where you had Xbox Original, 360, PS2, PS3, Dreamcast, Genesis, all that. But that store went under after the owner that rented the store from a Papa John's restaurant in my area forced them out of business.
damn.
They let them use that space for the U-Game store, but they had to shut down due to Papa John's wanting that space back, so it sent them to close for good.
Damn.
So retro stores are kind of a thing that I like, but they're starting to become a thing of the past almost.
Yeah. And with that, as soon as I got the as soon as the update came out to where you could play the original Xbox games on the Xbox One, they jacked up in price. And with Lukey games, like, yeah, they wanted a lot for the 007. I went to Blue Shell and saw it there for like $20, and like brand new.
I've gotten luck with Lukey games, Logan. It's just some games I look for from there that I do want, but ones that are overpriced I don't get.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you want to get Lukey games, like, if you want to like go with them for like quality equipment shit, like, hey, it's up to you. I'm just saying, like, for some things, the way I see it, they're completely overpriced. But
and the thing is, the shipping time for me for Lukey games is a lot shorter because they're in Florida.
yeah,
With you, it's a lot longer because you're way in California.
yeah, and I mean, like, with that, I don't have a problem with that. Like, most things that I've ordered online, yeah, it's taken a while to get here, but just the fact of a game that I can literally walk in and get for $20 that I see online is literally the same. And it's like double the price, not triple the price, is just insanity. But for me, for the next gen, like, I would love to get backwards compatibility for all next gen. Complete wireless playing. That means like beside the only cord would be the power cord. Air HDMI connectivity with like a USB little chip or whatever. Complete wireless controllers, wireless, like having it to where it's Wi-Fi enabled, being able to connect
Haven't
to
you thought about the battery life of the controller? Thank you.
I mean, I have a PlayStation 4 controller that's wireless. Like, this thing will last like a while. It'll last a very long while. And with
I have a 360 controller that I put rechargeable batteries in because I play the system for above 1 hour.
Yeah. And
But
go ahead.
But the only thing I've found is either use a wired controller or have rechargeable batteries on hand for controllers that use AA's, so you don't have to worry about doing that. The Wii that I used to have a long time ago, when after it came out, I had to go rechargeable batteries because the remote would just kill batteries like very quickly.
And that was another known thing about the 360 though, is that it would kill batteries like that. And with like the next gen, like the Xbox One, the PS4, I think they kind of learned that it was doing that because where's okay, so with the Xbox One controller and the PS4 controller, I've noticed that Xbox lasts a little bit longer than the PS4. But with it, you know, with like controllers that are wired or whatever, you could literally go a fair distance with either one of these and still play it. And
another note here is I wanted to point out that the Xbox Elite controller is now having problems falling apart.
Yeah, and see, you know, with that, with the Elite controllers falling apart, that's just in the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, these controllers are sturdy. They're good to go. You know, they're really nice in the hand. Same with the PS4 controller. The only thing that I hate about the PS4 controller is that the PlayStation button is so fucking close to these thumbsticks. Is that if you're playing a game and it slips off, it'll hit that button and it'll take you back to the home screen. To where with the Xbox controllers, the sticks are fair enough apart, and if it slips off, you're not really hitting anything.
Another note is, what do you think about Google Stadia?
Piece of shit.
Oh,
Piece of shit. And I'll
don't
say
get
it right now.
Don't get it.
Google Stadia is a piece of shit, and I'll tell you why. Because with it, Google Stadia, you need steady, constant internet, for one. For two, YouTube and Google Stadia are basically contradicting each other. And what I mean by that is that YouTube, when Google Stadia first came out, they're like, okay, YouTube's like, okay, so here's what we're going to do for streamers with Google Stadia. Google Stadia, it's PC. But they're like, okay, we can't have graphic or violent games because of advertising. We can't have games that show gore or nudity or stuff like that. We can't show, or we can't do this or violence or cussing or crude language. It's got to be like it's PG-13 thing, right? Every single motherfucking game on Stadia is exactly what they're outlawing. Doom was the first game to be announced for Google Stadia.
Also, Big Evil, if you won't mind me.
Go ahead, dude.
Okay, the thing is, you're paying for subscription service to own it every month too. I think it's $10 or so, whatever.
Yep.
Then there is the prices of the games that can sometimes be full price, like $80, so what? Or Shadow of Tomb Raider that's been up for a year or two already. That's $30 on Xbox One, and it's still full price on Stadia. So I would suggest staying away from it because it's just not worth it.
Yep.
I got a bust y'all's bubble on this one. Google Project Stream I tried out when it was in development. I liked it, but now the fact that it is Stadia, everyone seems to have second thoughts towards Stadia, but Amazon's now trying to get in on their own version of Stadia.
And they always will because it's competition. It's money. And
So
go ahead.
What do y'all think about game streaming services? Is it a dumpster fire, or what is y'all's opinion?
It honestly depends. For me, it honestly depends because if they can come up with a streaming service that isn't complete trash, and I will say this right now, when it comes to a subscription-based thing to where you can stream games or play games or whatever, Xbox is the only fucking place that got it right with their Game Pass. And literally. Google Stadia. It's a strict streaming service. You need to have internet to even play it. PlayStation Now, same thing. You could have the best internet and they'll both buffer. I guarantee it. Xbox with Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, they will allow you to go in. They have over 250 plus games on Game Pass. You could go in there and you could download the game to where you own it. As long as you have Game Pass, you own it. And you could go in there and you can download it to your hard drive and you can play it. It doesn't require internet. As a streaming service, it doesn't require you to have to actually stream it, and if there's traffic playing the game will be slow, it'll be buggy, it'll be laggy, all this shit. Fuck no. Xbox, you can actually download it and play it as if you own it. They're the only system that got it right.
Aren't you forgetting something about some internet providers put usage caps on bandwidth caps?
Yeah, I know that, but here's the thing though, is that with that, it'll chew through your internet as well. Like me and Mrs. Evil, we have unlimited internet. We don't have a data cap, and we have to pay for that because Somehow, some way, we went over our cap, and they have no idea to know how we did it because we never did it, so we had to pay for it, and it was like 30, 40 bucks a month extra. But here's the thing, like, if you have a data cap, don't go through a streaming service. Don't do PlayStation Now. Don't do Google Stadia. Don't do any of these bullshit things. If you want to have a quote-unquote subscription to where you can play games, go with Xbox because they're the only ones that got it right. And because of it, PlayStation's kicking themselves in the ass because of it. They're starting to follow trend with Xbox to where you can download the games and play them. Google Stadia is going to be doing it soon as well. Same thing with EA Access and what the hell's the other thing? I can't remember the other thing, but yeah.
You have to realize that downloading the game still counts towards a usage cap.
Yes, but not as much. To where
Fair enough.
and here's why I say that though, is like for PlayStation Now to even play the game, you need constant internet. Like it literally is based off of internet. Everything that is on PlayStation Now is based off of a quote unquote streaming platform. So it's like a cloud to where you can't go in, you can download the game and play it. You have to play it on that streaming service. So you're constantly using it as you play the game. And it could be a single player, it could be two player, it can be multiplayer, it can be online, whatever the fuck. Constantly is using the internet no matter what you do. With Xbox, yes, you're downloading the game and it's taking your internet, but it's taking a small chunk of what like PlayStation Now and Google Stadia is. And with that, the only time that it's using the internet for Xbox is if you're playing online. That's the only time that we use it.
That's why I use physical copies of games mostly for the consoles I've got currently. But most of the games I brought are digitally downloaded where I load them once and play them unlimited on the console.
Exactly, and that's what Xbox is doing. And yeah, Stitch, we have 350 megs, and it was still buffering. It was still fucking lagging, doing all that shit. PlayStation Now is trash, and Sony knows it because Xbox did it right, and they're kicking themselves in the ass because of it. So
PlayStation View is going away too.
Yeah, because it's doing the same thing.
And
for the next gens, for me, I would love it to where they could take a page out of Xbox book and not have that to where if they have a subscription, if you want to go back and play like some old school games or something that you don't have, if they can't get backwards compatibility for everything, I'm talking PlayStation 3, 2, 1, PlayStation fucking -500. Every console that came before it should be able to be fucking played on that system. Bar none. They have the technology. They can do it. It should not be a problem. And it should be that to where it is. But yeah, and also that should be to where, and I don't believe that, because I know they said something about it with PlayStation 5, that it was going to be completely digital. No, don't make it completely digital. Don't, because if it is, man, it's going to crumble instantly. And I guarantee it. But
the Xbox One, there's an Xbox One all digital edition?
There is, but some people like, okay, so for me personally, man, like I like the physical copies for some things, because with the physical copies, there's a lot of perks. Like I know when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, there was like a lot of stuff that you could get if you got the physical copy that you never could have with a digital, and like I'm talking about like with like GameStop exclusives and stuff, like you get like extra stuff that you never really could buying it, like let's say from the PlayStation Store or what the fuck ever. I know Borderlands 3 they had like a whole crate that you could get. WWE 2K20, which is a piece of shit game anyway, because it's fucking garbage.
Nope.
Huh?
They'll fix it soon. They're working on patches.
It's gonna take a while. But they had like a thing where if you paid an extra so much amount of money, you could get like a 20th anniversary SmackDown thing that had a piece of the ring, had autograph card for Rey Mysterio, a whole bunch of stuff with it. And Fallout 4, when that came out, there was a collector's edition that came out with an actual working Pip-Boy. Fallout 76 came out with a helmet for the T-51 armor for power armor. And
I hate to break it to you, but one of the helmets from Fallout was moldy, had to be immediately recalled.
but here's the thing though, is that with digital, you will never be able to get that. You do just get the game, you know? And with physical, you get more perks. So if they make it just digital, it's gonna hurt a lot of people that collect that kind of shit. And
But look at the helmet
Chris Levi 13 in the
disaster.
building. What's going on, Chris?
But look at but look at the Fallout disaster. The helmet was automatically moldy and had to be recalled.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still, you know, like, and not only that, but with Fallout 76, like the canvas bag issue and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying it's never gonna happen to where like shit is gonna go down to where it's not gonna go your way. That happens every day. But what I'm saying is that if they go complete digital, people that like are fans of games and have a chance to get like a collectible from that game are never going to get the opportunity to do that if they go straight digital. Chris, if you want to come into the call, if you got some topics to talk about, man, you can come on in the chat.
I get to talk to Mr. Levi. Yay!
And if they take stores down, like the Wii store, some of those games are gone unless you have a down. Exactly. And if your data corrupts, then yep, you're screwed. And exactly. With PlayStation, EA, 2K is one of the most fucked game developers on the platform. Every 2 years, they shut down the servers of their games that are 2 years old. And I was a big fan of playing WWE2K18. Me and my brother Charles, we would always go online and we'd fucking be a tag team and just demolish people. They shut down the server, and we didn't have any way to play anything else, so we weren't allowed to play online.
Look
Got
at how
something to do,
the
so I can't make
original Xbox was. You wouldn't be able to play original Xbox games nowadays online because the servers have long gone for them, but there's a way around it. But look at that. Even the Nintendo Wii, the servers are long gone. So there's some third-party servers that someone else has created for the Wii, despite Nintendo shutting off the online services for it. But if the servers go under, then you're toast.
Yeah, you're screwed. And see, that's another thing with the whole, like, I don't think that they should make it fully digital, because at some point in time, that console is going to be obsolete as fuck. Like, take the PSP, PlayStation Portable, or the PS Vita. You know, they shut down online servers to the PS Vita literally last year. Literally was the last year that they were doing anything with PS Vita. And I know a lot of people that still have PS Vita. The Nintendo DS, not the 3DS or the 2DS like I got, they shut down servers for that too. And there's a lot of people that still play that. And it's exactly. And Chris, you just brought up another thing I was just about to say. If the next gen consoles went strictly digital, you wouldn't have T-Belly going to Nintendo New York. Nintendo New York would probably fucking go downhill very fast. Very fast. Even before Xbox had Xbox Live, me and my friends in college would go online and use PC servers. Exactly, yeah. And with third-party servers like that, that's great. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
But bear in mind, those third-party servers are unofficial.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Vintage Gamer covers YouTube videos about how all this works, getting older consoles to reconnect in 2019 and 2018 and 2017 back to a third-party server after the original server has since been long discontinued.
Yeah, that's why they're third-party. You know,
I-
is to bring people together to play. Like Skate 3. Skate 3 is a huge game that I play that I would love to do, but the servers are long gone, and there's still all like servers that are third party that are bringing it back, that are resurging it, but it's just to the point of like just leave them alone, man. Like here's the thing is like Call of Duty, like WWE, like Tony Hawk, like NASCAR, Madden, fucking NAA, CP, whatever, or NCAA is what I meant to say, the college thing, arena football, hockey, fucking baseball. Every year they make a new game, and it's the same fucking game. The only difference that they make is people that are gone they get rid of, and people that are new they bring back in.
But look at the Sega Dreamcast. Online services for it have been long discontinued, but people are trying to bring it back through third party. They're starting to relaunch the online connectivity for it again.
Yeah. That's what here's the thing I'm talking about though, is that if people are still willing to play your game, why the fuck should you turn off the servers? Like, just put the servers on like a backbone or some shit, or like a back server or something that you never even use, and just leave it alone. Like games that are the same every year. Like I disclosed, like Madden, NFL, MLB, NHL, fucking rugby, WWE, arena football, NCAA, NBA, whatever the fuck.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yes, thank you. Call of Duty. It's the same game every year. It's the same exact thing. Same exact thing. It's just rewrapped, repackaged as a different fucking game. Call of Duty 3 is the exact same damn game as Black Ops 4, just rebranded and repackaged in a different sense. And the thing that I don't understand is that if it's the same game, if it's literally the same thing, just with different people, new mechanics and everything else in the game, but it's essentially the same, and people are still playing that game that they, was from like 2 years ago or way back when, why should you turn off the server just because it's old news, but people are still playing it? And that's what I don't get, and it drives me up a wall. Because retro is back. This big resurgence of retro gaming, yet they're shutting off servers of games that are like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. And it's insanity that people are still playing this game, and yet the game developers like don't give a shit. They don't care. And essentially making the same game again, just with new players, new models, new people, but it's the same thing.
On a side note here, Big Evil, I want to help crush your expectation again. For example, The Sims 2, I'm a Sims fan, so I have a rare version of The Sims 2 called The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection that EA gave away back in 2014 to millions of people worldwide through Origin, EA's online service, their digital distribution platform.
Yeah, I have Origin.
The Sims 2 for Ultimate Collection that is on Origin for certain Origin accounts that got the game before they stopped giving it away. The online servers for The Sims 2 have been since long discontinued because the game came out back in like 2004.
Yeah.
In September 2004, The Sims 2 did, and so the servers were still, the website and the servers were still up until like 2012, is when they completely shut down the whole thing, and the game can only be played can be played offline, but you won't be able to upload or download content due to the Sims 2 servers that have been long shut down.
But they're still third-party servers.
Not really. Why? Because EA's servers are proprietary, and if people tried to do the third-party route, EA would have gotten after them real quick.
Yeah, because, well, and with some, okay, so here's the thing. There's some developers that okay, so Sims, for example, is copyrighted under EA. And with that, It's kind of weird because let's take let's take Sims on one side, and we'll take a game that I love playing, Battlefield 4, on another side. Battlefield 4, the official servers are not as big as they once were when the game came out. Battlefield 5, yes, they're fucking huge because it's a new game. But I can guarantee you that there's third-party servers that people have paid for and created on the game that are still big. With Sims 2, I think it's because with that, there's just so much stuff, so many things that are just not as good as, like, let's say Sims 3 or Sims 4. Like Sims 3, I have Sims 3, I have Sims 4. And
Logan, you're a Sims fan. Ha! I knew it.
I play Sims. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I'm not a fanatic, but I like Sims. Like, Sims is fun. I will never play it on a fucking console again because it's shit on a console. I'd rather play it on PC. And
I hate
that's
to
a
crush your
fact.
expectation there. The Sims 2 had the URL, thesims2.com, hard
Yes.
coded into the games file,
Yes.
so you won't be able to get the game to go anywhere other than to the Sims 2 site, which is since long gone.
Yeah. And with that, I think it's just because that they want to kind of bring in, like, they want to get people assorted to, like, the new Sims, in a sense, that they kind of just shut down the servers, and any third party, like I said, it's kind of, I don't know, like, the Sims community is just weird when it comes to third party. But I think EA at that time was, like, trying to cut or trying to get deals with, like, Marvel and DC and shit like that. So I think at that time they were kind of like, oh, nope, can't do that. Can't do that. No. But nowadays, like, if you look at the games that they come out with that are multiplayer, that are mass multiplayer, you will see, like, numerous third-party servers. But I think back then, like, it was just so taboo to do that they really didn't. But that, I mean, that's
wait
just
a
my
minute.
speculation. So
An example is EA. Okay, there is a thing called the Free Sims Online.
Yes.
It's a spin-off of The Sims Online, but
Yep.
it's a third-party spin.
Yep, exactly.
But it's done where EA can't say anything about it because they're using the official software, the Sims Online client, for the computer, and then they come up with their own third-party open source stuff. So the Sims Online, the old software that EA used to give to people where you could buy out at the store, connects to the third-party servers.
Exactly.
Because EA discontinued the older servers for Sims Online in early 2008 when the Sims Online wasn't very popular among Sims players. Because
And
they
there's
tried to make
nothing EA can do about it because they've wiped everything from there. They have nothing to do with it. Now, okay, so take the free Sims Online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if that was like Sims 3 or Sims 4 now. Then they would be able to go after them. But because
the original old one, they don't.
Exactly. Because it's just so far back that they're like, we don't care. They're making so much money off of Sims, like Sims 3 and Sims 4 now, and with them shortly coming out with Sims 5 that's supposed to be coming out soon, they're like, whatever, you know? And not only that, but the way that they see it now is the fact of, like, you know, maybe with them seeing this and playing this, it'll drive revenue up to, oh, hey, like, we have Sims 4, like, we have a new Sims game, maybe you'll like this. Or, hey, Sims 3, it's got a lot of DLC, a lot of cool stuff. Maybe you guys will come over here and check this out. So, in a sense, it's almost like self-advertising for them.
What is your opinion about copyright issues on YouTube and false copyright?
Brother, you got something to say about that? I know you want to. I know you want to say something about that, brother.
I do. Shocker Zoo, in case if you already know who he is, Big Evil. He himself has gotten his old YouTube channel back after he did like a stream of something, and YouTube shut him down where he couldn't stream on his first channel. So instead, now he's back on his first one. But the copyright, it's a little it's broken all over the place on.
It is. Like, I'll say right here, right now, it's just Trash. Brother Alec, you got something to say? I know you got something to say about the copyright.
I have a lot of different things
Fuck
to
it.
say, Big Evil.
Fuck it. All right, we'll let Brother
I can
Alec
re-upload it.
because I know you've ran into problems with it before. So
I never
Yeah,
really
back
faced
on
any
like an
copyright.
old
I never really faced.
account, but
I
on
never
this
really
one I
faced
haven't
any
had
issues with.
any issue.
yeah.
I've never faced issues with YouTube myself much. It's just people people like I know misinformation can spread. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not. No one's
Alright.
oblivious to that.
All right, hold
but-
on, William. Hold on. All right, what's up, brother?
Oh, no, I'm good, dude.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else.
Well, no,
I was just breathing. That's my bad.
Oh, you're good.
same thing with me. You know, on my YouTube, I post concert videos all the time on my email. I keep getting copyright claims. I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to make any money off it. But
All right,
they
David,
don't-
you have a good one, buddy. Have a good one, buddy.
Don't seem to understand that. So
I mean, like, no, I'll just add on here is the fact that copyright in a sense, like the whole copyright thing, it's like I understand why they're doing it, but it's flawed in a sense because at first YouTube is like, yeah, like the first 15 seconds of the song, like yeah, you can play it, whatever, like it's not a problem, and then when you do that, they're like, oh, that's copyright. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's bad. Demonetize. No, take the video down. And in the terms of service, it's right there. It's like the first 15 seconds are fun. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you call YouTube, you hit them up on Twitter because their fucking customer service ain't jack shit. And they're like, oh, sorry, it's our bad. It's our AI. We'll get it fixed. And then 2 days later, you get it fixed and it's all okay. And then like the next day, it's fucking copyright claimed again. And you're like, what the hell? So it's this constant fight. And it's just to the point of fuck it. Like, who cares, man? It's YouTube is a business. It will be considered a business and looked at as a business. And if they can find a way to make money and fuck over small channels and content creators and stuff like this, they're gonna do it. And that's just the way I see it. Like it's just that the AI and the bot needs to be fixed. They need to actually hire people to do the fucking job, not have an automated piece of shit that doesn't work do the damn job. That's my opinion on it.
And what is your opinion about people deleting their channels over the deleting channel, like their channels being terminated unexpectedly?
I actually have a lot to say about that because I am a big supporter and follower of Markiplier. He's actually one of the biggest reasons why I started streaming gaming. I followed him when he had his first channel. He had problems with YouTube as well, and because of it, had to make a second channel. I'm not gonna get into full details. He doesn't even know who the fuck I am. So I was actually at a stream. He had a stream to where he just did a YouTube Originals thing called A Heist with Markiplier. Like I said, whatever. He's got more people than I could ever dream of. Bigger name, more money, bigger house, whatever. He's doing well for himself. I'm just me, and I can't say anything about that. But what I will say is literally he was having a vote of this whole thing, and there's different pathways you can go. And he was having his viewers vote with the emotes. If you're a member, you get a green paddle or a red paddle. So he was making people vote which option to go, voting on which paddle they put, emote that they put in the chat. People were getting their accounts terminated immediately. And I was there for that stream watching as people were getting left and right. Boom, gone, boom, gone, boom, gone. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, is YouTube literally cracking down that bad to where you're getting like 3 emotes and your account is gone? And literally Mark went the next day and made a video about it, and he was fucking livid. He was pissed. He goes, literally 24 hours I was giving props. What's up?
I was just saying that I saw that video where he
Yeah,
went off.
dude, he was pissed. He goes, 24 hours ago, I was giving props to YouTube for helping me do this. And he goes, now, 24 hours later, they're banning my community for putting emotes in a chat. He goes, it's literally, he even said it on stream, it's fucking bullshit. He said it was straight up bullshit. And he was trying to keep himself back, but you could see just the anger that he had. He was so pissed. And I felt for him, and I said, it's just a start, Mark, because I said YouTube is going to, if it keeps up with this shit, it's going to crumble. YouTube, I can guarantee you, in 10, 15 years' time, YouTube will no longer be around. With the way it's going now, it's not going to be around for very much longer. And you guys can agree, disagree, whatever. 10, 15 years, YouTube's going to be dead. I can guarantee it. With the way that they're going with the FTC, with YouTube getting caught and basically using dirty money. And the word dirty money, I'm not saying that it's illegal money, nothing like that. They're basically wiping their own ass, getting a slap on the fucking hand, and blaming it on us content creators. So, thank you, YouTube. Second of all, the reason why I think it's going to be dead is because with this this COPPA Act, with that, there's going to be a lot of content creators that make money doing, like I said in the first hour, beating a dead horse again, with the collections, the animations, the games, the toys, the whatever. It's going to hurt a lot of people. And most of the big name YouTubers that they have that make money off of advertising for that are going to get hit, and it's going to kill. It's going to kill YouTube. And with that, it's going to be like the Wild West. Chris Levi 13 said it best when I was talking with them. It's like the Wild West, is that they're going to have all these channels that are not intended for kids, but yet can't get advertising for shit because they are doing like a TV 14 or a rated R stream, and they can't get advertising for shit, or you're gonna have these rated G, like intended for kids, fucking shit that can't get advertising to save their lives. And YouTube is going to throw their hands up in the air and be like, we can't get revenue, what the hell? And it's gonna crumble, it's gonna die. And you can already start to tell multiple streamers that were big figures on YouTube have moved on to different places because the rules and regulations of YouTube, the bullshit with them literally breaking the fucking law, and they're getting away with it. YouTube is getting away with breaking the law. And I don't agree with that. I think it is utter bullshit. The responsibility should not fall on us for the content we make. It should be YouTube's job alone. But they won't because they got Google money. And literally, they're putting it over on us. Their breaking of the law, they're blaming us and putting it on us for. First of all, we shouldn't be responsible for that. Strictly should be YouTube's job. Beating a dead horse, again, I know. But with all this, like I said, 10, 15 years, YouTube's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. And if it's not, I will be very surprised. I will be very fucking surprised if it's not. Because the way that YouTube's going, with their rules and regulations, terms of services, all this other bullshit, it's driving content creators away. And it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good 10, 15 years down the road. Because I can guarantee it's just not going to be good. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and by the way, Big Evil, have you ever thought about not shaving for November?
I don't ever shave, dude. Like, this is like literally me no shaving. I'm trying to grow it longer, but it won't grow.
All right, here you go. No nut November.
I don't compete in that. Fuck that.
I'm amused by Big Evil Gaming's humor. I know that he's not intended for kids, but
and I'm not, and I've stated that in every stream that my streams are legit rated R. They're not intended for kids. And if I have to make a fucking disclaimer in front of every stream video that I watch, I will, because if kids are watching my streams, I'm not gonna get fined because the parents aren't doing their fucking job watching their kids. And I'll say that straight up. It shouldn't be our problem what kids are watching. It shouldn't be the government's problem what the fuck kids are watching. It should be the parents. 100%. 100% should be on the parents, because if they're not monitoring what their kid is watching, then they shouldn't be fucking parents in the first place.
Amen.
Facts. Straight facts. You can hate me, you can fucking whatever
Mic
you
drop.
want, spit on me, throw me, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to do a mic drop, so I'll do a robot peen drop. Boom.
Yeah.
But
Then don't have children.
if you're not going to monitor, and I'll say this right now,
Well,
YouTube, you can ban me, you can flag me, do whatever you want. I don't care. It shouldn't be up to the government. It shouldn't be up to the FTC. It shouldn't be up to the content creators. None of that shit. It should be up to the parents of the children who watch YouTube. It should be their job to regulate and monitor what they watch. And if they're not doing it, then they shouldn't be fucking parents. Straight facts. Straight shooting.
Where's Chris Levi at?
He's at work, I believe. I'll trade my facial hair power for your head hair power. Done.
Dang.
Done. Dude, I would do that in an instant. Dude, my hair grows too fucking fast, man. I'll get my hair cut and a month later I gotta go back. Like, it's that fast.
My hair is fucking all over the place.
Dude, when I was 6 years old, I had hair past my back, dude. Literally past the middle of my back. Like, my hair was long
I
as
just
shit.
ate cornbread, Big Evil,
Okay.
and you
That
just
was
said
fucking
it.
random.
I didn't you know that.
You're right. It was like the most random
That
thing.
was
I've ever
random
heard.
as
Hey, I hate cornbread.
That was so random. I'm talking about hair. Hey, I just ate cornbread.
I think Big Evil should be the one who does his own comedy type thing, or have
Dude, I would
panels,
love to. Like, I think that would be awesome as shit to do. Like, and another thing that I would love to do is like, I love laughing, man. I love comedy, and that's why I kind of started doing the story time with Evil, is to kind of like tell my fucked up stories and make people laugh, make them cry, make them be like, what the fuck? Is because like I love making people laugh. Like, that's one of my biggest things. Is
I think he'd be known as Uncle Evil or Grandpa Evil.
oh god, don't even fucking stop.
I had to say that.
Howdy, y'all. Grandpa Evil here with another story time lesson. I'm gonna slap my knee. Let's get started. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! No.
I had to say that just to throw into a little bit of humor and randomness.
That
so.
would never work, man. I mean, it might when I get old and shit and gray, but I'd probably never work now.
What is
Pappy, yes, yeah. Stitched,
What the
yeah. Call me Pappy Evil.
How about Mr. Evil?
It's
or
Pappy
Dr.
Evil here with another story. Come on,
Dr.
get around
Evil.
Pappy Evil story.
You've got a Dr. Evil in the house?
Nah, that's too much damn schooling to be a doctor, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm thinking about going back to school though for
I
film,
can do it.
either
I can
film
go
or something.
bald.
But dude, if I was to go bald, my girlfriend would fucking castrate me straight up. She does
Oh,
not want
man.
me to go bald.
Mine
Same
would
here.
be-
If I was to go bald, my old lady will not look at me or talk to me.
She,
Yeah,
yeah,
mine-
Mrs. Evil would kill me, literally kill me. And
Biggie.
honestly, I would never cut my hair. Like, I would never go bald because I like her running her fingers through my hair.
If it wasn't for
That shit
you, if it
relaxes
wasn't for me discovering who you are, I wouldn't have known who you were.
And
But how
that's.
come we,
Oh, go ahead.
and how come we don't have a Discord server, Big Evil?
I do have a Discord server. I just. I have not posted the fucking
I'll put a
link.
link.
But yeah, put the link in there. I have a link in there. It's a joint thing.
I
So-
have to be part of the Big Evil family here.
Yeah, I mean, I did have it open, but I had a lot of dickheads coming in and, like, trashing the place, so I had to make it invite only, so.
Well, okay then. Well, PM me the invite. Don't put it in no chat publicly.
Alright, I'll get you. Here, I got him.
All right.
Otherwise, you want that incident where you had before people coming in and ruining it.
Yeah, let's see.
How's the weather there, and how's the wildfire situation there?
Wildfires, from what I know, they should be put out. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I don't know.
That's
Weather,
something-
it's fucking nippy.
Australia's got the worst wildfire than what California's seen.
Yeah. But for like weather, it's nippy. It's kind of a chill outside. Not as bad as it was back in fucking Iowa, 'cause it's like single digits there.
Shit,
But
dude, it's like
it's
fucking.
fucking cold, man. Fucking cold.
It
Are
got
you-
down to like fucking 25 last night over here.
Ow.
Jesus Christ.
And they're calling like
Ouch.
next week for it to be 15, 16 at night.
Damn. It's 57 here right now.
Ow,
So
wow,
you guys
wow,
can hate
wow,
me.
wow,
Dude,
wow,
I'll be
wow.
walking around outside in my underwear. If
Bro, I walk around in shorts and my underwear right now.
TMI much?
Bro, I'm wearing shorts right now, my dude, and people are looking at me like I'm insane. I'm like, hey, I'm from the Midwest. I don't give a shit. This
Yeah,
is
right?
fucking warm to me.
You're from Iowa, I can already tell.
I'm from the well. I've lived in Iowa. I'm not originally from there. I'm originally
Well,
from
you're-
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Okay, I was close.
I'm born and raised in Nebraska.
California is the place you ought to be. So loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly.
Fuck, I wish. Wish I had the money to live there.
That's
God damn.
hillbilly, the Beverly Hillbillies reference.
Yep. Like I said, I
had
wish I
fun.
had their money. Shit.
Strike a hole.
Pfft, yeah, I'm just gonna dig a hole in my fucking front porch.
Hell, I digged a hole in my backyard and I turned it into a fire pit.
There you go. Well, when I was a kid, I fucking living in Nebraska. I dug a hole like down to the fucking water pipes.
The landlord ain't too happy about it, but
No, he was pissed. Like he was pissed. Landlord was pissed because I fucking
Why?
because when I was a kid. All right, so story time. Fuck it. So when I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I maybe had like 3 or 4, but we had like a whole bunch of like shovels and shit, and we had a back area behind the house that like had a whole bunch of loose pile of dirt, and for some reason, like I just loved to dig holes for some reason. Like I don't know, I was a weird fucking kid. But I was gonna dig a hole to China, so I started digging in the backyard, and I had a piece of plywood that I put over the hole every day. And I kept digging, and it got it was maybe like 5 feet deep at least. This hole was. And finally I hit something metal, and I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? I thought it was like a treasure chest, so I hit it like 3 or 4 times again, and pick up the shovel, hit it another time really hard, and it fucking burst open, and it was a water pipe. And the hole started flooding, and I couldn't get out of that fucking thing fast enough. I was like, fuck. Well, I was a kid. I was like, oh, no. And I get up there, and all of a sudden, my mom's water quit working. Our neighbor's water quit working. Everybody on the block's everybody on the block, their water quit working. And they were like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, the water is overflowing this hole. And literally just like going out, and I'm just running, and you can imagine like a 7 or 8-year-old kid running down the fucking lawn as the water's chasing him, and my mom's looking out the window, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And all of a sudden she sees the water, and she's like, oh, what the fuck did you do? So she comes out, looks out, and she sees this water just fucking going out of this hole. And she looks at me, and I'm literally standing on the lawn, and water is like passing over my shoes and shit. And I'm standing there like, I know I'm gonna get my ass beat. and anyway, she crosses her arms. She's like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Digging a hole to China." She's like, "Did you make it to China?" I'm like, "No, I made it to about downtown." And yeah, that was a big thing. I got in big trouble with the fucking city for that. Got in big trouble. But I was a little kid and I didn't know any better, so.
What did the landlord? Like, what did the city do?
The city just came over and fixed it, and they refilled the fucking hole, and they kind of like plastered it over so I couldn't fucking dig in there anymore.
Like they didn't give you a bigger slap on the wrist than that.
I was a little kid, dude. I was 6 years old. Like, what are they gonna do?
Just give you a slap on the wrist.
No, my mom whooped my ass. That she did though.
Oh, that she gave you a bigger slap on the wrist.
I got a fucking whooping, man. But yeah, man, like I dug a hole, maybe about quarter of the way to China. But when I was a kid, and I hit the fucking water line. So.
And you knocked out the whole city water. Oops.
No, I just knocked out
Knocked
like
out the whole
everybody in the
block of
block.
water.
Yeah, everybody in the block or with that water, and they're coming out of their house. Like, what the fuck's going on? And meanwhile, I'm running my ass down the fucking sidewalk because the water's chasing me. And it's literally like, okay, so it was literally like 5 feet around, and I hit the fucking thing, and as soon as these, I don't know, they should have changed the things a long time ago because it was rusty as fuck. It was old looking, decrepit. I literally hit it 4 times. And a little kid hitting it 4 times with a shovel broke it, and as soon as it broke, like this thing just started filling with water fast as shit. You can't imagine, man. I was a big kid. I fucking hauled ass, man. You could have clocked me doing the 40-yard in about 5 seconds. I was gone. And all of a sudden, all the people come out of their house. They're like, "Hey, you getting any water? No, just quit. You getting any water? No, just quit." Meanwhile, there's this little doofy ass kid running across the fucking sidewalk, going, fucking with the water chasing him.
Wow, Big Evil, you're like a Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
You were getting yourself
Sunday,
in a
I
lot.
have an even worse story. Like, this story was fucking horrible for Sunday.
He's
You
like
always
Dennis
get
the
yourself
Menace.
into trouble.
Yeah, he's like Dennis the Menace. He used to always get in the party, be like, "Hey,
Hey,
Constantly.
Mr.
Oh,
Wilson!
yeah, you go over there, Mr. Wilson."
Wilson! Yeah.
I'm like, man, don't be talking about me.
Hey, shut the hell up.
I'm actually amused by your hilariousness, the misadventures
it.
of Big Evil back then.
Like I
But
said,
yeah,
man, like I got a hell of a lot of stories to like fill a lifetime, man. I got a lot.
you're a Mr. Logan, but who often likes to, how should I say, a puppy dog let loose in a room and tears up everything in sight.
I'm like a hurricane and cyclone bottled into a jar, basically. I guess you could say. Everybody's gonna get shrapnel.
If you were a kid, I wouldn't turn you loose in my own house because you would have messed up everything.
Dude, not only as a kid, but like as a teenager, I was a fucking hellion, man. Like, I felt so sorry for my mom when I was older, putting up my ass. She did.
Ah, Big Evil. Whatever happened to being raised to be more like toned down, more of a quiet kid than being one that goes all over the place?
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Did you hear T-Belly's gonna be doing a story time? T-Belly's gonna be doing story time? Just stole that shit from me. I'm gonna get on T-Belly, be like, "Yo, you stole that shit from me, my dude." He had a couple funny stories. Like I said, I'm gonna be like, "T, you stole my idea. You stole my thing, man. You stole my shtick." Oh well, I don't care. I know T-Belly's got a lot of funny stories too, man.
Is your brother like a Big Evil all over, or what is your brother like?
Do what?
Is your brother like you, Big Evil?
Well, why don't you ask him? He's right here.
Alec, are you like Big Evil or different?
Yeah. I'm pretty much just like him, but more of a dick.
Yeah. He's Big Evil, but
Like-
more dickish.
Yeah, like the best way I can put it is
Yeah, exactly, sis.
I'm like an alligator.
I would be scared of you than Big Evil. Yeah.
Interior crocodile
Well,
alligator.
Big Evil. Logan is like, I think 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, he's almost 7.
I'm 6'7".
I'll be right back.
I'd be scared of you.
A lot of people are for some reason. I'm just like, you ain't gotta be scared of me. Just don't say nothing stupid to me.
I would be like, hi, and I would take off like a cat. I'd be like, meow. I would just scram like a cat.
That's a way to get yourself
I
beaten
wish
up.
my cat would do that.
What do you mean
Okay.
you're a way to get yourself beaten up? Like, elaborate.
If you scream like a cat and you're a guy and don't try to defend yourself, you're probably gonna get beaten up.
Base, it sounds like you're either male or female.
Male.
Oh, male. Oh.
My voice doesn't come out well
Yep.
through the...
Here goes Mrs. Evil with the bum paw. And the wiggle butt. Hey! Come here.
Okay, that was weird. My controller vibrated really loudly.
Well,
Look, y'all
we'll be
didn't hear
back.
it in the back.
You want to voice your opinion?
Is that the cat?
It's the dog.
That's a big ass fucking cat.
Right?
That's a fucking
Big
cat.
Evil.
Fun.
You like the size of my cat.
Oh, come here. Oh. Guys, this is my cat. No, this is the baby. This is baby. Oh God. Hi. Can I help you?
Mrs.
Yes.
Evil.
I know.
Hey, to Mrs.
She's got a bum paw. So
Hey,
Oh,
sister.
what?
she's got a bum paw.
What does that mean?
It means one of her hands is
One of her
busted.
hands. is
Oh,
fucked,
that's
yeah.
why.
Mrs. Evil with the iron fist. Yes, you can club the shit out of me now.
Yeah.
Ow!
Well, it's nice to see you, Mrs. Evil.
Actually hurt, you ass.
Normally, when Logan is streaming, you wouldn't see you
Huh?
appear.
I'm on YouTube.
Huh?
On YouTube.
Are you live streaming?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You just clubbed your boyfriend. God. Oof.
Well, I can keep trying to
I'll
knock
give
some
you
sense
that.
into you, but you know.
Happens
Really?
all the time, don't worry about it.
We're voicing our opinions about what's going on with YouTube and what we think is going on. It's called shooting the shit, basically.
You know what they say about opinions, right?
Yeah, they're like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, they're like assholes. A lot of people have them.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly my point.
How are you, Mrs. Evil?
I
Oh,
can't.
they're asking how you are. Everybody's asking how you are.
I heard.
Yep, this is the babies. And she
Mrs.
has an
Evil
opinion
reminds
called
me
Nick.
of the Mrs. Evil from Austin Powers.
Oh. All right, go get mom. Ugh, go get mom.
Hopefully, Mrs. Evil didn't hear that. I was afraid she might see something about me saying that.
I'm
Nah,
gonna
she's
make
fine.
some
She's
food.
hurt.
I'll be right.
All right.
So my question is, Big Evil, what is all that behind you? The posters.
Those
Mm-hmm.
movie posters.
You should. Like, I wish we could see a tour of how you stream and stuff. And have you seen the El Super Beasto movie by Rob Zombie? Because they brought it on Amazon
No.
Prime Instant Video, and I love it. But I want to warn people: the movie is animated and it's not for younger children. So you've been warned.
Okay. Yeah, those posters up there, those are actually not ours. We're holding on to them for a friend. So.
Oh, the Rob Zombie El Super Beasto movie I saw recently, I brought on Amazon. I love it, but it's got a lot of adult humor, and it really is based off the comic book of the same name.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite movie, Big Evil, of 2019?
Of 2019. Ugh. I haven't really watched a lot of movies this year, to be honest. But if I have to go with something, I have to say Toy Story 4.
You've ever had long hair, Big Evil?
What's up?
You ever had long hair braided?
No, I've had long hair, but I've never had braided long hair.
With
Will-
that beard of yours and long hair, you would look somewhat similar to Rob Zombie the way you look.
Will should check out the Greasy Strangler, is what Stitch said.
What is? Okay, I don't want. What is that about?
I guess you're going to have to find out.
I guess I gotta. It's for y'all to know and me to find out. Damn.
Yep.
Damn. Y'all talk about things I don't know about that y'all gonna really throw me off the loop with. I feel like I'm a '90s, like a 2000s kid, and all y'all are a lot older than I am. I'm 26.
Yeah, I'm 30.
28.
107.
How old is Big Evil then?
107. I just
Big
said.
Eagle is 157,000 years old.
Yes, I'm old as a motherfucker.
We know Stitch should get a blue wrench next to his name. Stitch should.
You really think so?
I nominate him. I actually do a nomination.
He's been in like almost all your streams.
Yes.
I'm 32, I think.
I'm 26 years
Think. How the
old.
fuck do you think?
I wake up every morning going, "Oh, where am I?"
Oh, where the fuck am I? How old am I? What do I look like? What's my penis size?
I actually am enjoying Big Evil.
Hey, my
Look
penis
straight
says.
down and they'll be like, oh, wait. Hey, at least that motherfucker still works.
Alright, so anybody got any more topics to talk about? Anybody
I
at all?
do.
Alright, what's up, Will?
What is your opinion on the big shakeup with Twitch banning like people unfairly? Because one Twitch streamer got banned again. I saw on Google not long ago this week.
Like I said, it's with people people being banned unfairly on Twitch. Like Twitch has their own rules and regulations. Like I said, I haven't done Twitch in fucking years. Honestly, Twitch is gonna do things how they do it. YouTube's gonna do things how they do it. It's a fact of like really like what did they do wrong? Oh, he is? Okay, yeah, dude, we can definitely do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be going much longer anyway, so. But
Stitched, you gotta thank me for nominating you.
hey, Phil Twerper's still in the building. Yeah,
Thank
dude.
me for that.
Yeah, she's
Next
home.
streaming,
She has an
I'm
injured
gonna go
paw.
over
So.
and drop a like.
Yes, guys, definitely go ahead, drop a like. Yeah, we're gonna go raid David after this, but just wanna do a couple more things. My topic about Twitch, like, oh well, they did it. Fuck it. Like, there with Twitch, there has to be a reason why they got banned. Because I know Twitch just wouldn't like go out randomly and just ban people unless there was a reason for it. With that, I kind of just want to bring up one last topic that I want to talk about. Like, where do you guys see YouTube seeing like maybe like 5 years, 10 years?
Well, YouTube will still probably either A, be around, or B, it would either like crumble, like go fall under.
Yeah.
It will either still be around or content creators will wind up all getting together, like the ones that have millions and millions and millions of subscribers and have a whole bunch of money and stuff like it, and probably make their own thing where people can upload their shit.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really gonna happen. Like for me, I see if YouTube doesn't get a hold on this whole fucking okay, yeah, we fucked up, like we did this, it's our fault, like don't take it on the content creator, stuff like that. If something isn't done about it, YouTube isn't going to be around much longer, and eventually there's going to be somebody that's going to come up with something that is going to work. And with this whole COPPA thing, like beating a dead horse again, I know, but I understand it's a federal law, it's something, but it needs to be modernized. It needs to have more details added to it.
The law has been around since 1996 or 1998.
98.
And another note, well, 1998, I was a kid when that law was introduced, but another side note here is obviously, as I was saying, Twitter, I cannot use Twitter since I got myself locked out of my old account, which I rarely use Twitter, but Phil wants to know the thoughts on the new Matrix. Go ahead on that one.
New Matrix? How? Because Neo and the other whatever the fuck died. So I don't know how they're gonna do that, but
New generation of people get stuck in.
I don't know. The way I see it, don't fuck with classics, man. I don't know. Hollywood must be out of ideas if they're like remaking shit and making new versions of like old shit. Like, stop. Get some help.
Look, they remade the original Child's Play. I mean, it was alright though.
I know, but like,
but doesn't have the original child, the actor that played as Chucky to do that voice. If it doesn't have that voice, it is not Chucky.
Yeah, but it's alright as a singular movie. I wouldn't say it's a Child's Play movie, but I'd say it's something completely new.
Here's the thing, Hollywood. Why are you fucking up good movies? Why are you making movies that are new, that are remastered, or whatever the fuck of old classics. If I could take a page out of Michael Jordan's book, man, stop. Get some help. Come up with some new ideas, because you're fucking up good movies.
And I would love to
Stop!
nominate Stitch. I would love to see Stitch make YouTube videos, but is that his picture of his face, Stitch's YouTube channel art?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? He's in chat.
Is that the question? Is Stitch, is that your
What are they
face or
talking
your
about?
YouTube channel
Yes,
art you
they were.
created?
And I hope they don't. What do you want, Wigglebutt? What?
Nice. You look nice, Stitch, but I've yet to see you make
Do you want
videos.
to voice your opinion? Miss Dog? Oh.
Does she
This-
charge at cats?
She charges. Actually, no. She's a really good girl. Want to say hi?
What kind of dog is she?
She's a pit boxer mix.
A pit boxer.
Yep.
She's
Say hi.
looking like, why is Big Evil holding
Say
me
hi.
for?
Say hi, everybody. Say hi.
Oh, it would be interesting to see Stitch make videos.
She is
or
an
something.
absolute baby. That's how she got her name. She likes to be held as a baby. She likes
Is
to be
she
held as a baby.
heavy?
52 pounds.
Yikes.
If I do vids, I want to try to come up with something unique. That would be cool.
Stitch
I
is
have an
not a
idea,
gamer.
Stitch. I have an idea. What if you you do like you draw, you do drawings. What if you did like your own unique stories involving your drawings? And then like you could do videos like that, but that would be kind of fucked up because oh, well bless you. Well bless you. Oh, okay. Yep, you went down. I know. Oh, there you
Did your dog just sneeze?
Yes, she did.
Your dog's like, put me down. Big Evil, you should have considered somehow not bending over because we almost your shirt.
Oh well. Show my belly.
I have to laugh at myself.
Yeah, they did. They did
So-
fuck up the sequel to Kaleidos's Way. They really did.
No wonder you're considered Big Evil because you're very big.
I'm a big dude. I am a big dude.
Dang, you're you're Big Evil then.
Yes, I am.
Ah.
Is that a good bone? Yeah, if you guys hear like a loud chomp, chomp, chomp in the background, she's why.
What is she doing?
Chewing on a rawhide bone with peanut butter in the middle of it.
Oh, no wonder I'm hearing the loud
Yeah, that's her.
cracking and
That's her.
cutting.
But yeah, man, like
So,
Hollywood.
my last-
Come up with
Oops.
better ideas. Please come up with better ideas.
My only topic is how do you deal with the whole California warning? Do you always wash your hands after handling, or what do you do?
The whole California warning. I just handle it like everybody else does, basically, like kind of not care. Wait, do we got a new sub? We got a new subber?
Have
a new friend?
It's weird because I don't even live in the U.S. So I don't even know what's going on.
Do we have a new member of the Evil Army? Oh, Will joined. Phil Twerp and new friend hype.
Europe?
I live in Canada.
Or
He
you're
lives in Canada, eh?
Canadian? Oh.
He lives in Canada, eh? Don't you know? Oh, Phil Twerpin got the new friend hype.
By the way, Base, the California cancer warning, California puts that in everyone's faces all over the place.
Yeah, well, I don't really, look
Oh,
at
shit.
U.S. news or anything, so it wouldn't.
Here's the thing, is that I used to smoke, and I was a 2-pack a day smoker. I quit because I was training to be a pro wrestler, and when I was living back in the Midwest, I could get 2 packs of smokes for like $8, like no big problem, right? I come here, $10 a pack for one,
Oh,
and I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Mm.
I'm not doing that. I'm not spending $20 for two. Fuck that.
That's just how it is. I mean,
It is
California
anymore.
wants
It's how it is because the governor wants to like make smoking a bad thing, but yet people still do it. So
They want to make it illegal here, apparently.
they do in Australia. Australia, it's like $20 for one. Like it's nuts in Australia. Oh, my nose itches. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Yay! Cryptic Evil is here, my dear. What's going on, love?
the party of BigEvilGaming.
Woo! Party! Anyway. So yeah, guys. If anybody else has a topic, we'll
I do.
Alright, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Entertainment. This time with Big Evil, I wanted to ask more about how do you view wrestling? Because I've seen a little bit of it, but I was like, do you think wrestling or mixed martial arts is which one do you really think would really work with you?
What do you mean?
Like mixed martial arts versus wrestling, boxing. Like, what is your opinion on them?
Like compare, you mean, or
Compare it.
that would? I mean, I'd be like comparing a cat and a dog. You know, they're both two different things. They're both. I mean, they're really both two different things. I mean, with wrestling, you're kind of taking a guy's life in your hands. You're kind of trying to. You're both trying to get over. It's basically what you do. You're trying to tell a story in the middle of a ring in front of people. And, you got to work with the guy, try not to hurt the guy, try not to injure yourself or, your opponent, the guy you're working with. Like I said, you both want to get over, you want to tell a great story, and all that. With MMA, I really can't say a whole lot about MMA because I've only stepped in a cage once, and it wasn't even for a fight. It was for like a straight up sparring match. And it's the training level is so fucking different. It's insane. And my cousin actually is a cage fighter. If you guys want to look up cage aggression, Michael Fish is my cousin. And the dude is vicious as fuck. And
by the way, Big Evil, big as you are, you could take any kind of blows to the chest.
I mean, I probably could. But the thing of that is that for the way that I see it, is that my cousin is an MMA fighter and I'm a pro wrestler, and we always give each other shit because at the end of the day, like 20, 30 years down the road, who the fuck's gonna be the one with brain damage? Shit's fucking gonna be me.
But I still cannot get over the day you stuck that pin in your head. I was like, ugh.
Oh, thumbtack, yeah. You think that's bad? I walked in the door after getting home from a show with 27 thumbtacks in my head. Blood running down my fucking face.
How did people react to you doing that?
It's a shock factor. Like, there's some people that they go ape shit for it, and there's some people that are like, why the fuck do you do that? Me personally, the reason why I do it is because, like, the extreme, the violent factor, it's more realistic. It's like, you can go out in a wrestling ring, and the thing is like, if you hit a guy with a fucking chair, if you hit a guy, if you, like, hit a guy in the head with, like, a barbed wire bat and they don't bleed, like, is that believable? Like, a legit question, is it believable? If you hit a guy in the head with a barbed wire bat that has the fucking barbs on it, and you hit him in the head and he doesn't bleed, are you going to believe it? Are you going to believe it's real?
Not believable at all.
Exactly. So for me, the blood, the fucking, the weapons, the shit like that, it's more believable in my view to a fan than it is to whack a guy in the back with a fucking chair and oversell it for like fucking 20 minutes and then get up and fucking work a match when it's just simply not believable. Like, you could hit a guy in the head, like WWE. There's some matches they have that they're good, and there's some matches that are just absolutely fucking unbelievable that you just are like, why? And for me, like indie wrestling, like I'm a big fan of CZW. Like it's an ultra violent wrestling company that does like extreme shit. And they use like barbed wire and light tubes and shit like that. And for me, it's more believable.
Fluorescent tubes?
Yeah, and for me,
But
it's more believable when somebody like gets hit with a wiffle ball bat that has fucking thumbtacks in it. It's more believable, and you see the blood. And it's like, oh shit! Like, what's he gonna do next? Like, how's he gonna come back from this?
I need to
So
chime in with, what the fuck are they thinking with the fluorescent tube?
Here's the thing, though, is that about that is, would you rather see a guy just punch another guy like just straight up, like, or even like a forearm, just a forearm, just straight up forearm, and not bruise, and not look like they're even hit, not even look like they get hurt at all? Or would you rather have a guy that has blood running down his face, looks like he's been through hell in a match? If you're sitting front row watching this match happen, what would you think would be more believable? A guy getting a forearm and not looking like he got hit at all, or a guy that has blood running down his face that looks like he's been in a match?
I would have used a glass bottle rather than a fluorescent tube.
That too, you know? Which is more believable? And for me, it's
Getting
just...
hit with glass, but not with a glass tube.
I mean, but that's the thing, though, is that as a fan, it's more believable, and it's more of like, oh shit, like, wow. You know, instead of being like, you know, oh, forearm, kick, super kick, all the fucking time.
But why would you use a fluorescent tube if you know those things are hazardous?
They do make some that are not hazardous. Just saying.
But they still have that liquid metal in it. It's a vapor form. It's hazardous when broken.
Well, I mean, like I said, some are, some aren't. It's just a fact of being careful, you know. But like, because they do have some that have like non-mercury and shit in it like that too, you know. But it's a fact of connecting with the fans on a different level. And for me, that's why I like doing the extreme shit, is because it's more of like a connection and more believable to me, having blood down my face, having thumbtacks in my head, like, oh shit.
How did your mom react to that?
My mom fucking hated it. She did not like it.
She
she
had
thought
good
I was a
reason
dumb
to.
shit. She thought I was fucking stupid. And I loved every minute of it. I got hit in the back with a fucking chair, and I played it off like it was cool until I got in the car, and the adrenaline wore off, and then it started fucking hurting. Like, it was fucking painful. I was limping in the house. I'm like, fuck, limping up the stairs to take a shower.
What did your mom do, though, when you got clunked with the chair?
There's really nothing she can do. She, like, I mean, if she wants to chew my ass, she can, but, like, it's a passion, it's a dream of mine that I chased and I got.
I guess your mom was either going to be mad if you got clunked with the chair.
She was mad that I didn't beat the shit out of the guy. Like, she was mad about that. But like when it came, like, the chair, she didn't mind as much about. The thumbtack, she was a little like, why? But the one thing, the barbed wire, she was fucking heavily against. Like, she's like, no, you're not, no. And I still went out there and did it, and she was fucking livid. She wouldn't talk to me for like a week because I went out and did it.
Big Evil.
Yeah, and the thing, like, Mrs. Evil, I came home with 27 thumbtacks in my head, and she laughed. Like, she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I live what I do. It's my job.
Is your mom still, like,
against it?
Alive or something?
Yeah, my mom's still alive.
But she's against it still to this day?
She's not fully... When I first wanted to do training, she was completely against it. Because I have a left knee that's really bad. I have this condition called Osgood-Schlatter disease that makes my knees, like, really fucked. It's where the bones in your knee don't grow as fast as the rest of your body does, so it leaves, like, a gap. and they'll occasionally dislocate and relocate constantly. And so what I would do is that I would fucking wrap up the knee really tightly, and my left one's worse than my right. So I would wrap it up really tight, put on my gear. I would wrap it up once, wrap it up twice, put on my, fuck, what is it? Excuse me. Put it on my knee pad, make sure it's tight, but not so tight to where it's cutting off blood flow, and then I would go out and I would do training, and then surprise all of it, and then I would take it all off when I got done. And like it was wrapped fucking very tightly, and she didn't want me doing it because like I'm her only son, you know, like a parent doesn't want a kid to get hurt, you know, for a living. And that's what I was doing, is I was going out getting hurt for a living, you know. Exhibition match, you get hit by a chair and you're out. Pay-per-views, you get hit by some chair. Yeah, exactly, Phil. And
Excuse me.
like, but when I got hit by the chair though, like it wasn't even a match. It was just a straight up like fucking brawl, where these guys, like, it wasn't even a match. They just like tore each other apart. And it was like a promo segment, and or no, these guys just got done with a match, and the fight spilled out into the floor, and they wanted me to be security with like two other guys, and I didn't even know I was gonna take the chair at first. Yes, Mrs. Evil surprised me with wrestling training. So yes, it was Mrs. Evil's idea that I got to do it. But like,
I'm gonna jump off for a little bit and go, in GTA and slap around with some people.
all right, my brother. Thank you for joining, man. Much love, dude. Thank you for joining, man.
By the way, Big Evil, you
All right,
should.
check you later, bro.
It'd be fun if you had a Patreon or something different, but bear in mind that I've noticed you play games on Xbox. I continue to receive messages on a 360 to an Xbox One, but that's all I can do. I can't do anything more than messaging, but for voice chat, I have to use Discord for that separately due to the
Wish
two
we would have
different
recorded
systems
that,
we
dude.
use.
Yeah. With Patreon, a lot of people have said you should do Patreon. It'd be a good idea. The thing with me is that I want to wait until I hit at least like 500 until I get a Patreon. Just in the case of like I said, I don't see myself in a big channel. Like I don't see myself as a channel that needs a Patreon right now because I'm still small. I said we should have recorded that when you did that, but anyway, so I didn't even know I was gonna get like decked by a chair until like 5 minutes before I was supposed to go out there, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna take a boot or a guy's gonna drop kick my ass. I'm like, all right, cool, and guy comes over and he goes, hey, what's up, big dude? You're taking a chair shot. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, yeah, you're gonna give me what? And he's like, yeah, dude, I'm going to give you a fucking chair shot. And he's like, I'm going to hit you in the fucking gut. You're going to stoop over, clutch in. I'm just going to fucking pound you in the back. And you're just going to roll out. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, works for me. Like, I don't really care. He goes, you're the hardcore kid, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, I do hardcore shit. Like, I'm down for it. And anyway, so we get out there. And I didn't even know there was going to be a chair put there. But somebody put a chair on the side, and I come out and they fucking brawl near the stage, and we come out and I break them the fuck apart, and the one guy goes to the ring, grabs a chair and fucking slams it in the ring, and I'm like, yo, don't do it, it's not worth it, and he grabs a chair and he turns around, and he's like going over me like he's gonna fucking bash the other dude with a chair, right? And I'm like, yo, it's not worth it, dude, it's not worth it. And he goes, all right. Bashes me in the stomach with it, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like stooped over. All of a sudden, he just goes, rears back, and as hard as he fucking can, just boom, right across my back. I dropped, fucking rolled out. The only thing that pissed me off though is that the guy that was our general manager, he's like, dude, you need to get the fuck up and stop them. Like, they're fighting again. And I'm like, I got decked by a fucking chair, dude. I'm supposed to play like I'm hurt. I'm not a wrestler. I'm a fucking security guard, my dude. Like, I'm out. And so he picks me up, rolls me in the ring, and I have to go stop him. And everybody got on my ass about it. I'm like, I tried. Like, he threw me in the fucking ring. And everybody got on my ass for it. And I was so pissed because I was like, dude, like, I was doing my job. Like, I got fucking nailed and just got decked. And you're just going to lay right there, huh? Just going to lay right there? Yeah.
What do you expect to have happen, Big Evil, that people wanted you to take action, but you're risking your safety and life?
The craziest thing they wanted me to do, I'm trying to remember. Basically, the way that I do it is that I'm willing to try anything once, and I think that's kind of where like eventually it's gonna kick me in the ass, because normally they ask me to do something, I'm always like, yo, I'm down, because I want to be noticed. You know, I want to be noticed, and I want to be one of the guys that they can count on to do anything. And so, like, for them to ask me to do something, I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm down. Like, I'll do it. If you need help, yeah, I'm down. One of the craziest things that they wanted me to do, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember, and I can't fucking remember. I think the craziest thing they wanted me to do is like crotch myself on the top turnbuckle, and I wouldn't fucking do it because I was scared shitless. Because I had a buddy of mine that also did pro wrestling training, and they were learning how to basically, and what I mean by crouching themselves on top is that like they would be on the top rope standing, and somebody would like push their legs or something would happen, and they would fall balls first on the fucking on the turnbuckle, and there's a safe way to do it, and but it takes so long to learn, and he wasn't wearing a cup that day, and the guy's like, oh, it's okay, you'll be fine, and just completely like wanted him to do it and didn't show him how to correctly do it, and he fucking crotched himself, was pissing blood for 3 days. And I told my trainer, I'm like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Like, no, there's no way I'm doing that. I said, I mean, maybe if I was a 150-pound guy, maybe. I said, but I'm like 268. And I said, if I do that, I'm going to fucking crush a nut. Like, I'm not doing that. There's no fucking way I'm doing it. I think that was the only thing that I said no to, was doing that. But I did everything else. Like, I legit did everything else. Even shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, like I did.
Woo!
Oh, is he in here? Is the man in here?
I think he is. I heard something. Yeah,
That
he
was
is.
me saying, woo!
Ooh.
See the icon, but
Woo!
Who's in here?
I thought Chris joined, but I guess he didn't.
I thought he did too. Wondering there.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem.
If it wasn't for me meeting Chris Levi and Big Evil, then I wouldn't have known who all y'all were. I guess I'm lucky.
Yeah, right?
Sort of. If it wasn't me meeting everyone else, then I wouldn't have known who people were in a chronological order.
Yeah.
The
We'll
Big
ring him. We'll see
Evil.
if he's here.
So, Big Evil, my question to you is, are you, like, what is your, I wonder.
Oh,
Are
Chris
you
is on
more-
another cast. Oh, it's going to be hell.
No
Oh, it's going to be
wonder.
hell. Go ahead, Will.
What makes you you? Like, what makes Big Evil the biggest evil person that seems to be like an evil person, sort of?
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm like evil per se. Basically, the Big Evil is just a nickname that I got when I was playing football.
Not evil as in you do bad things. Just
Oh, but like, what makes me me, basically, right?
Yes.
Alright, so what makes me me is the fact that I'm real with people. Like, I'm just completely 100% real. Like, this, what I'm doing right now, like, this is all real talk. I try to be myself as much as possible. Sometimes, you know, I can come off as an asshole, as a prick, and like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, it's just me, you know. Like, when I was younger, I used to believe that, you know, like whenever you got screwed over or something, like people didn't like you, you know, it was just the way things were. But it was like, nowadays, it's like, if you don't like my stuff, like, oh well, fuck it, whatever. Not gonna hurt me none. But I think it's just the face of that, like, I really. Oh yes, I love you too, dear. But anyway, I think it's just the fact of that. I'm just me, and I try to be myself, and I am myself. And if you don't like me for me, then go to hell. And I try to bring a little bit of myself every day, and give you guys a little bit of me and kind of what I'm for. And I'm just myself, and I'm real. So that's what makes me me.
Interesting. A Mr. Big Evil Gaming. What is your opinion on social media?
Well, I mean, social media as a whole, like, social media as a whole. I mean, social media as a whole, like some of it's okay, but
Some of it's too drama based.
yes, yeah, that's the word. I was trying to find like a different word to put it, but mostly, yeah. Supply of oh, shush you. Who asked you, butthead? But yeah, like a lot of social media is good. Like social media is good. Like if you're a content creator, streamer, or whatever, like social media can be your best friend. But there's a lot of social media out there that you can get into that's brings a lot of drama and it brings a lot of bad stuff in. And I think you need to find the right amount and kind of balance the social media between things. But I think social media is a good thing, but it definitely needs to be monitored and definitely needs to be checked and know what you're getting. Excuse me. Know what you're getting into with social media. So.
What is your opinion on Facebook? Because my biggest annoyance is with people that you may get accounts that are like not legit friending you, or strange accounts that want you to send, like do some kind of gift card thing or something.
Yeah.
It's just smart stuff to take over. You have to use your own common sense who's adding, who not to add, and look at the profile closely before you do add it and decide if it's a scam or not.
Yep. That's basically my my thing right there.
I see. Big Evil, so what do you dislike about California or like about California?
What do I dislike? Dislike the fact that everything's so fucking expensive. That's what I don't like about California.
That's Silicon Valley where you at.
No, it's not Silicon Valley where I'm at.
No, wait a minute. You are in California where Silicon Valley is.
Yes, I'm in. I am where Silicon Valley is, but I'm not necessarily in the valley.
Which known as the Valley, which is a valley that's unique. People call it just the Valley.
Yeah. I'm in Central Cali, so.
You ever been to the Valley?
No. There's a lot of places I haven't been to, dude, here in Cali. There's a lot of fucking places.
That's because you haven't explored Big Evil.
It's because I ain't got the money to, my dude. Exploring takes money.
Then what made you want to live way out there?
Experiences. Being able to wrestle.
And now you know the consequences of being so expensive out that way.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
You live and you learn, Big Evil. You live and you learn.
Yeah. But I mean, it's one of the best fucking decisions that I've made.
I got a title for this. I call it Insider with Big Evil Gaming. The YouTube Insider.
It's because you've fucking taken over the stream as an interviewer.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm on Insider with Big Evil Gaming. Coming up next.
All right, guys. We'll do one more topic. If anybody's got, we'll cut it at that. I've been going
Your
for
turn.
3.5. I really don't have any other options, to be honest.
Really awkward.
What's up?
Let's make it really random and really awkward.
Oh, it did. Damn. Okay, so I got one final option. What do you guys think is the game of 2019? What are your guys' favorite games 2019?
What? You're cutting out.
What are your guys' favorite games of 2019 of this
Ooh.
year? I'll start out, man. I think one of the good games this year, man, definitely The Outer Worlds. I love The Outer
I
Worlds. It's a good game.
I enjoyed Devil May Cry 5, to be honest.
I haven't tried that one yet.
It's a good return to form for the series.
Oh, that's good. Am I cutting out?
You were for a little while, but you're back on fun.
Okay. Yeah, man. The Outer Worlds definitely, I think, is a must play if you haven't. It's really, really good.
I will sooner or later.
Must play. What's that?
I will sooner or later.
Yeah. Damon X Machinima. Or Machina is my personal. I have not played that. I need to. I definitely want to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one. I definitely want to get that.
It sucks because it's coming to $50 on sale tomorrow, close to where I'm at.
Oh, that
Shit.
sucks. I wonder how much it is on sale. PlayStation. I'm gonna check that.
I don't even have the money, which sucks.
I don't
It's
either.
on
I can still look. I window shop. I don't give a shit. There's like a window shop. I should do a donation drive. Hey, people. If you like mechs. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try that out. I'm actually gonna look.
Donate to both me and him, me and you.
Right.
How did you meet this one, Mark, Big Evil?
I met Mark through a BDSM group.
Repeat that again, you cut out.
I met Mark through a BDSM group.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, he was one of those guys that was wearing like the leather mask with the mouth zipped up and shit. And like he had like a leather harness that kind of showed his nipples. It was really weird.
No, it was actually through Xbox.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
okay.
I actually, Chris and Larry actually introduced me to him. But I want to tell that story, so that's where my children
Yeah,
think I met him. So yeah.
I was gonna be like, what the ain't devil hockey she did just hear right when you said that. Your wife would have killed you if she heard that.
No, she wouldn't, because she knows that's me.
She'd probably laugh her ass off.
She's probably laughing her ass off right now.
Yep.
Well, Big Evil, you're hilarious. You're one person that I really
I went over and put a call. Oh God. We are never living that one down. That was a bad idea.
I guess it would be fun. Me being a person that develops interacts with people to build friendships online, despite the fact I'm in Georgia and you're way in California, and interacting with Mark longer enough to allow me to be a friend, even though he's in Canada and I'm in the U.S. So the internet helps bring people together and creates new friendships through the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
I admit that.
Exactly. That's when, I'm sorry to say, but I need to definitely do this. So this is when ladies and gentlemen, that a game fucking sucks. When a game is original price $60 and it's on sale for $20.
Yeah, that's bad.
WWE 2K20, yeah.
My game of the year is called Thief by Square Enix.
That's not bad. Thief's pretty good.
Old
I
one, but
love
yeah.
playing stealth games where you steal items like stealth sneaks.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So I'm taking
Sly
you played
Coo-
all the Dishonored.
Yeah.
Not really. Sly Cooper is one of my favorites.
Sly
Are you
Cooper,
kidding me?
yeah, Sly Cooper is really good.
I have
Oh,
the Sly
Sly Cooper.
Cooper digital collection on PS3, like the digital collection, and I have the Ratchet and Clank collection.
Nice. All right.
He's super fun.
What about anybody in chat? What is your guys' favorite? What is your guys' game of the year of this year? What do you guys
Dishonored's
think?
a lot like Thief, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I will say that. I used to play Thief, man, all the time on Xbox. It was a damn good game.
I'm up here barking. I'm up here. Oh, Stitch is there again.
Love you too, my
By
dear.
the way, Big Evil, did I appear on your Xbox as your friends list?
I believe you did.
I'm the silver. Yeah, I'm the
It's not
silver
my Xbox. It's
A7.
actually Mrs. Evil's. We just use it
Oh,
together.
I'm the silver A7X fan, of course.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, my gamer tag is the same as my name on here. It should be
Yes, it
anyways.
is. And if
Is
you
it?
guys,
Yep.
so yes, I just wanna, if anybody's got any other games they want to talk about, I'll let them. But basically,
Topic. Ooh.
I don't really have any other topic, man. So
I have video games that I should say that I like. You ever played the Wing Commander one?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever played it.
Wing Commander was one of those space FMV like games of the PC in the early 90s, and they came available on PlayStation 1 with one Wing Commander game. It's kind of like Star Wars, but it's more a
Really?
space shoot 'em, kind of like it, but except you shoot 3D like for the PlayStation 1.
Really?
I've also played one called Star Wars: The Rebel Assault to the Hidden Empire. And it's a fun game, but I'm terrible at space shoot 'em ups, like 3D ones.
Nope.
I'm terrible at them. Pitiful at them.
Well, so am I. Hey, Ryan Davis in the building. Dude, I am so ready for Thanksgiving. I've been really, really well. Good to see you, my dude. So basically, yeah, this is we're doing like a podcast style stream. We're just gonna be chatting. Glad you came in though. So right now we're talking about games that we think are that we liked of this year. I liked Outer Worlds. Definitely another one. But I do want to let you guys know we are going to be doing Cards Against Humanity again. It is going to be back up. We're going to be doing it. I will be letting you guys know on Twitter. If you guys do not follow me on Twitter, please do, because that is where you can contact me. You can get a hold of me. Any streams, if I do not post it in the Discord, I will be putting it on Twitter.
But what about for those who don't use this Twitter, Big Evil?
If they don't, well, most people know like whenever I do. So.
Well, my Twitter account's still up there, but I got locked out of it accidentally because so I can't get back in it again. So just
message me on Facebook too.
Yeah. I always
How about
on Facebook.
This, Logan? Outside of the stream, can I provide you with my? You can get a hold of me that way because I don't like Twitter.
What's up?
I don't like Twitter.
Okay.
Can I give you my Facebook that way?
Yeah, if you want to. I despise Twitter. Hey, Butter. What? Hold on, I gotta read up. What the fuck?
Oh boy.
I just saw out of the corner of my eyes did say butter his balls and load his booty with stuffing. What? Really, babe? Really?
Who is Ryan?
Anyway, Ryan's an old-time member of the Evil Army. But anyway, so yes, we are going to be doing Cards Against Humanity again. A lot of people have been asking about it, and backed by popular demand, we will have it. And with Cards Against Humanity, it is going to be everyone plays. So when we stream it, if you're in the chat, you're going to have the opportunity to play with me and everybody else that we gained, that I gather together to play.
Why not have a Discord voice option for those who aren't able to type as fast?
Well, we'll probably get everybody together either on Discord or Skype or whatever. He actually came over from Solid Nate. So, but yeah. So we're gonna be doing Cards Against Humanity, and I'll be coming back. I'll let you guys know in the following days, either on Discord or on Twitter. And if you guys would like to have the link for my Discord page, I will get you that right now.
Don't post it in public chat.
Voice chatting is easier. Okay, yeah. Ryan, I think you're on my Discord, right? I think you're on my
Discord. Because if you
Discord.
post a public in chat, people are going to start joining and ruining your server again.
Not necessarily, because we can I can weed them out because they have to go through a screening before they get in.
Okay.
Actually, Will, I can invite you to my server.
You already did.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I was just making sure. Anyway. Oh yeah, we will. But anyway, guys. So this is episode 1, shooting shit. If you guys like this, definitely leave a like down below, and we'll keep it going, man.
You should call it the pilot first.
It's episode 1. Who cares? it's the first episode. It's the first stream. So if you guys like this, man, hit that like button, and we'll definitely keep this a trend. We'll do it every Friday. Hell, we'll make a podcast out of it, shooting the shit with Big Evil Gaming. And but yeah, if you guys like this, man, definitely let me know. Be sure to like, comment down below if you like it, what you didn't like about it. Tell me to go to hell. I don't care. Just let me know what you think about the stream, and if you guys definitely want more of this, man, let me know down below. Hit the like button, comment down below. Sunday, story time with Evil, and boy, do I have a fucking doozy for you guys. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let these guys sign off, say what they want to say, and I'll come in at the end. But if you have not, guys, definitely check everybody out in the chat. Check out Stitch, check out Cryptic Evil Gaming, check out Phil Twerpin, check out Spirit Wolf Gaming, Papa Agron, man. Just show everybody some love, man. That's how our small channels grow. Check out Base Cop Mark on Mixer. Check out William Armstrong on YouTube. But I'm going to let these guys speak. And yeah, we'll go into that.
I think Mr. Big Evil Gaming, for me having to continue to know who he is.
What's up?
Okay. Well, time was done. Okay.
Oh,
Thanks, Big Evil.
I thought he had more to say.
I was like, whoa.
Is that all? Is that all you wanted to say, Will? Did he? Oh. All right, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Thanks, Big Evil, for letting me be on your stream on YouTube.
Hey, man, anytime, guys. Also, special shout out to my brother Alec for joining the stream as well, and especially big time shout out to my boy Papa Agron for joining as well. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna end the stream. We're gonna head over to Lit Gaming's stream right now with the hashtag Evil Raid. So go ahead, click that link right there that Stitch just put up there. I will go ahead and I will copy that. No, we're not doing hashtag RoboPeen. We're not doing Robot Peen.
Yes, we are.
We're not doing Robot Peen.
I'm gonna do it over your Facebook.
Hashtag Evil Raid, my boy. That's what we're doing.
I'm just gonna hashtag robot penis in our
But if you guys want to put hashtag Robot Peen, I'm pretty sure he'll know as well, and he'll probably laugh. So you know what? Do either or. Fuck it. You know what? Or okay. So either do hashtag Evil Raid or hashtag Robot Peen. So all right, guys. I'm Big Evil. Thank you guys for joining. Welcome. Thank you guys definitely for coming out to the bunker. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head out. Keep it locked. Keep it loaded. Always remember, guys, be noticed, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. See you guys.